My mic is low. Holy. Um. Oh, I should have kept playing music, right? Yeah. Oh man, I should. I'll play a video that everybody, because I know people are waiting on YouTube. I'll just play a video. I'll find a video to play. Again, just randomly, I got like a little situation going on here, and I'm not. I'm not. I don't think I need to cut the stream, but you know. What could we play? What could we play? Give me a video to play. Oh, maybe I could play Trump's interview with Adin. Trump Adin interview. I could probably play that, right? Okay. Yeah, no, I apologize sincerely. I apologize. Yeah. We are. Nah. Uh, I'll tell you what's going on. I'll tell you what's going on. It's probably not what y'all think. Um, yeah, I'll tell y'all in a second what's going on. It's nothing crazy. Not what y'all think. But I am waiting on. Kind of waiting on the police to get here. All right, hold up. All right, yeah, I'm gonna play this. All right, I'll give you the quick rundown because I'm probably gonna step off in a second. So it's nothing crazy. Yo, it's raining crazy in New Jersey right now, like wild crazy. By the way, I'm surprised I have internet. Usually when it rains like this, I don't have internet, right? So I still have internet, which I'm gladful for. Obviously, I'm trying to do a stream, and all of a sudden, like all my fucking alarms start going off on the property, like somebody's here. So of course, yeah, I grabbed my gun, nigga. I'm like, whatever. Anyway, it's not even it's like everybody in my neighborhood is a bunch of mansions. Everybody has huge dogs. You know I got 4 dogs. This one nigga that lived like over there, he lives over the way. This nigga got like 2 motherfucking German shepherds. That is like, I don't know how they friendly, but it keep escaping from his yard. Every time it escape, you know what happened? I think Princess, that's my dog, is on a period. So these niggas trying to get some pussy. So they come to my house. I got my garage open. Them niggas, all of a sudden I hear like somebody beating down my door. So I'm grabbing my gun like, what we finna do? I was gonna shoot, clearly. But I checked my security cameras, the 2 motherfucking dogs, and they won't leave. They just in there circling my Maybach, circling the Lambo, just jumping on the door. And I'm like, usually the owners came to my house already and picked up his dogs. But now I'm like, I don't know if you can hear it. Like the dog is just in my garage, just like trying to get in the house, trying to fuck my dogs. Like, nah, nigga. That's Pluto's pussy. So anyway, yeah. So I'm waiting on the, like, obviously I'm not trying to get homie in trouble because I don't know how if they give tickets out if a dog runs loose, but like, bro, the dog's like in there with my cars and trying to break the door down. These are big ass. Both of the dogs got to weigh at least 130 pounds. So, I gotta ask that nigga for his number, bro. The nigga came over here before. Yo, you want to see it? Look, this, you don't see the Maybach. You see the Maybach? You see the Lambo? You see the dog right in front of it? Yeah. So, bro, I'm not trying to hurt nobody's animals. I know I love my animal, so that's why I disarm myself and just call the cops, bro. I can't do nothing else. You know what I mean? I'm not going. I got bit by a dog before. I ain't gonna pet no other nigga dog. So, again, I'm hoping to. I like big dogs, so it's a nice looking dog. So I ain't trying to hurt nobody's animals. So. Somebody said, "Oh, nigga, I just showed you. That's not my nigga. That is not my dog, nigga." I hope he ain't scratch up my car or nothing like that. But nigga, that is not my dog, nigga. That's live. But really, yeah, you see him walking. Yeah, no. But yo, it's raining crazy here, so I think honestly he's trying to get out of the rain, and also he's probably smell other dogs, so that's why my dog's upstairs going crazy. Anyway, I'm just trying to make sure that dog's good, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. So as soon as that's done, I'll do my regular stream. But that's why I didn't want to cut stream because it ain't that big of a deal. But I'll probably play. Let me just play some shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some shit because I know the police finna be here in a second. I think they probably call animal control, or I think they have a way to identify the owner type shit. You know what I mean? I ain't finna do it. You know what I mean? No. I'm telling you what happened. Y'all just don't want to be believing me. There's like 2 groups of dogs who come to my crib, and I guarantee as soon as I seen that nigga pop up. And by the way, like, here's the thing. I'm not going. I don't know the demeanor of the dog. I've seen him and been outside, but I never try to like touch the dog or whatever. So you know, the reason why I call the cops is just because if I'm gonna interact with a dog, I'm gonna have a gun in my hand in case he lunges at me, and so it's like, why even take the chance, bro? Let me call a fucking professional. All right, cool. Anyway, as I kind of wait for a little update on what's going on, yo, we do have like 100 gigabytes of new Drake material. And before I get to that, that's probably, I'm not doing that during the first hour, right? And I know this, I feel like we didn't even really start yet because I'm still dealing with this fucking situation. But whenever we really get started, that's not even the first thing I want to start with. I low-key want to start with, the update on the Fulio situation. So in the Fulio situation with the arrest, the police have now put out basically a whole timeline, and it was in a pre-arrest report or something like that. And it basically kind of spells out exactly what these guys did, how they got caught. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, chat, some of the details in there are kind of crazy, right? I'll give you like a preview before we get to it. Like, I have all the information. We're gonna like read through it line by line. The younger dude, Sean Gathright, almost did a 23andMe on this nigga today, bro. The Sean Gathright dude, which is the youngest dude, the guy is 18. First of all, like, he's the most colorful person so far in this whole situation. Here's why. He's the same person that tried to kill Fulio last year. So police, when they went to do the arrest warrant, they went through his car because they had a search warrant too, and essentially they found old shells. This nigga is a serial car shooter. They found old 223 shells that was linked with a high probability, because it can't be all the way certain, but it has a high probability of being linked to the 2023 shooting of Fulio. So this was his second time around. You know what I mean? This was the spin back. So it was linked to that shooting and another shooting that didn't have Fulio had nothing to do with Fulio. He was also accused of, oh my God, these fucking animals. He was also accused of being in another shooting that where 3 people were wounded. I think he was charged, but nothing really came out of it yet. So this guy, like at 18 years old, this guy he probably had some bodies underneath his belt. So he shot at Fulio last year and shot 3 other people and was charged with another shooting. So this guy is pretty dangerous. He's as dangerous as they could get. You get what I'm saying? Somebody said, if at first you don't succeed. Yeah. Yo, chat, when you read this shit, you're going to be mind blown. Like, what in the fuck is going on? Okay, second thing, right? Yes, so that was the main thing. He shot at Fulio before, and most of the evidence was in his car. So what does that say? He's done mad drive-bys before because of spent shells, and this nigga must have never went to the car wash or whatever, because all the spent shells from when he's shooting in the car, there's usually a casing that ejects. It's found in his car. They found multiple guns. The nigga had, I don't know, was it him or was it Chance? We're going to go through all this, but one of them had a bunch of what they call buttons. So it turns a Glock that's a semi-automatic firearm, which is you have to press the trigger every single time, as opposed to you hold down on the trigger and it just keeps firing, right? The second one is illegal because that's essentially a machine gun, right? That's a federal crime. They apparently found that in his crib with a book of, apparently had a bunch of them. I don't know if the nigga was renting them out. Look at this nigga had a legals, or it's called a button. Nigga had a button rental program. Okay, he had a book writing down shit with the buttons he had. Right? They found him with 2 other guns, but none of the guns they found him with actually was the murder weapon, they believe, but they did find what they believe is spent shells that would match the gun. So it's a whole bunch of shit going on with this guy. He's kind of cooked. The next thing we get to find out is that essentially only one of these guys were smart enough to, and let me not say smart enough, because you're going to realize just how incredibly difficult it is to fucking do crime in 2024 and why you should never do it. Because as soon as your case become a high profile thing on the news, the chances of you getting caught are just like exponentially higher. So this guy, right? No, not him. Rashard Murphy. He's the only one who left his cell phone at home. So Rashard Murphy, first of all, he thought he was slick because he was hold on. Hold up. I gotta go back to this chat. I gotta deal with these people. Hold up. Sorry. Give me a second. No. Free last. I'm back, people. I'm sorry. I'm done. The little animal control people came and got him. Dog was hella friendly. Well, to that nigga, I ain't touching no nigga, dog. I'm good. That nigga look like a monster. Hell out of here. Hold up. How much you not working? Oh. Okay. Y'all been enjoying the Trump interview? All right, bet. I'm back. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm back. Now we could officially start the stream. I know. It's been like an hour of bullshit, playing music, and now this. Okay, cool. So, chat, let's go through the crazy story. And yes, we're going to get to the Drake shit, but I know some of y'all are tired of the Drake glazing. Somebody said that the nation of Drizlam is a good name for all the people who be glazing Drake, supposedly. Okay, so let's do this, right? I have the information. I mean, when I read these reports, it's kind of like some true crime shit. I'm not like a big true crime person, but it also reminds you how this is going to pretty much tell you, man. And for any of y'all who've been contemplating doing a crime, your baby mama been getting on your nerves, she been running up in child support, you thinking, man, let me just kill this bitch. You get what I'm saying? Your op been getting on your nerves. You like, man, let me just go do a drive-by on this nigga mama's crib. You know what I mean? Like, you about to do some shit. I hope this maybe helps tell you you're going to jail. All right? These motherfuckers was going in Ubers. The Uber drivers telling on them. Like, this is crazy, chat. Like, this is, they got so much evidence against these niggas. It's like, they're just cooked. Okay? The Uber driver was testifying against them. Their own, this is another thing too, we're going to realize. Their ring camera basically snitched on them too. Them niggas booked to Airbnb when they got to Tampa under their name. That had cameras around it. That told on them too. The girl who tried to deactivate her Instagram page, they hit that with a warrant. That told on them too. Everything, I ain't gonna lie, technology, y'all be saying niggas is snitches. Technology is the biggest snitch. Like, niggas gotta go back to some analog, prehistoric, you know what I mean? Like, send a dove to really do a crime these days. Check this out. Okay. So let's go down like the timeline of what the fuck happened, right? So essentially they said, listen, the defendant planned with 4 other individuals. Here we go. The defendant planned with 4 other individuals to travel to Tampa from Jacksonville to kill the victim, Charles Jones, as retaliation in the ongoing Jacksonville gang war. And they brought 2 AR-style rifles and a Glock firearm. Okay, they tracked the victim and his friends to 3 public locations. By the way, all the locations that we looked up that day or when we heard about the murder, those are listed as well. At the last location, which occurred in the parking lot of a hotel, 3 of the defendants got out of their car, masked and armed, and began firing multiple times at the 3 vehicles containing the victim and several other individuals. As a result of the continuous rapid gunfire, Charles Jones was killed, with 3 others injured by gunfire. The 2 rifles had brass catchers. Wow. Oh, okay. They had brass catchers attached, which collected all the spent shells, which were ejected when the rifles were shot. 31. God damn. This nigga got, the nigga with the Glock came with a 30 clip and 1 in the head. The nigga left 31 at the scene. Oh, he must have had the what do you call it again? That nigga had the fucking he had a button on that shit. 31 9mm spent shells were left behind from the Glock. So the ARs, those shots, you won't get spent shells from them because they had a brass catcher that makes sure they're not left at the scene. The Glock, though, didn't. So they had a 30 clip and they had 1 in the chamber, and they emptied the shit. They made sure they used every last bullet. This pre-planned and coordinated homicide of the victim was conducted in a manner indicating a disregard for safety of the community. The armed assailants intentionally fired a barrage of bullets. If one nigga shot 31 bullets and the other 2 had ARs, which I'm guessing they gotta have 30 as well, they might have fired 90 fucking shots possibly at these guys. I'm surprised that everybody ain't dead. Jesus. Anyway, the armed assailants intentionally fired a barrage of bullets in a public parking lot of a hotel, targeting the victim in the case, and as a result, 3 other individuals were injured by gunfire. In addition, the defendant, Isaiah Chance, was placed on ankle monitor for opposing and resisting law enforcement in Jacksonville, Florida. Approximately a week before his arrest on this case, the defendant made statements to the detective that once he gets off, he was going to flee the state and wants to never be seen again. That's a great way to not get bond. Just tell the cops that when you get off the ankle monitor, or once you get it off, you're going to be dipping. Perfect. It said the defendant is a flight risk. You think? Okay. It said defendants arrested for 2 dangerous crimes that are capital felonies, blah, blah. All right, cool. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of what happened. Here's the factual basis. They said between 621 and 623, defendants Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, Sean Gathright, Davion Murphy, Rashad Murphy conspired to commit the first-degree premeditated murder of Charles Jones, known as Julio Fulio. Charles Jones was a prominent documented member of a Jacksonville street gang, 6 Block. All defendants traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa on 6/22, which is June 22, in 2 separate vehicles, a silver Chevy Cruze and a black Chevy Impala, to locate and kill Charles Jones in retaliation for the ongoing rivalry. Defendant Isaiah Chance is a documented ATK member. Rashard Murphy is a documented 1200 gang member, and defendant Davion Murphy is also 1200. There's ongoing rivalry between 6 Block and ATK and 1200. They said on 6/23, Isaiah Chance and his girlfriend, Alicia Andrews, as I told you, I knew that was his girl, right? They were in the silver Chevy Cruze. They tracked and followed the victim and his entourage for two separate locations. Teaser's Gentlemen's Club, which, by the way, I think that, remember that one where he's showing all the people in the back and he's going up the stairs? I think that's that. No, I don't know. Teaser's was the first one. Teasers were the first one. Sorry. And then Truth 18 was a nightclub afterwards, okay? The victim, Charles Jones, was scheduled to make appearances at both Teasers and Truth, which were advertised publicly via his Instagram, Julio Fulio. At both locations, they got out of the vehicle, and Chance could be seen on video surveillance utilizing a cell phone, which the investigation revealed as Alicia Andrews' phone. So apparently, damn, she probably had like a phone case or something like that. Oh, no, actually, they could probably just figure it out which phone made a call at that time that they saw the phone on the surveillance footage. Anyway, they got her IMEI number, call details. So they basically ran warrants at, they probably got Cricket Mobile. I don't know what the fuck these type of plan they probably got, but they probably ran some warrants there. They were communicating with Sean Gathright. Okay, so they were telling Sean Gathright. Okay, so I get it. So the boyfriend and girlfriend, Isaiah Chance and Alicia Andrews, they're in one car, right? In the other car are the 3 niggas that are going to do the hit. Sean Gathright and the 2 older dudes, which is Rashard Murphy and Davion Murphy. Here's the thing, though, and I think this is why Sean Gathright, he's completely cooked. I wouldn't even be surprised if they go for him to get the death penalty, even though he's 18. He's the one who knows both parties. We're not too sure if Rashard Murphy and Isaiah Chance are like that cool, but Sean Gathright, he's the one getting the calls from the girlfriend and Isaiah, and he's in the car with the other two dudes, and so pretty much he's the middleman who's communicating the drop to the guys doing the driving that they could follow him, follow Fulio to kill him. In addition, Isaiah Chance had his own phone. Yo, these people are amazing. Everybody got their phones on them. This shit pinging the cell towers like it's going out of style. Which was active in the vicinity of the murder scene. Ooh, okay. You know what that means? He probably either as well followed him to that Holiday Inn, or maybe was across the street. But it's a good possibility that Isaiah Chance witnessed the murder, even though he didn't shoot. He's cooked too. While Chance was seen on camera using Andrew's phone outside of the vehicle, Chance was wearing a black hoodie with a distinctive red logo on it. After the cell phone communication, the second suspect vehicle, black Chevy Impala, arrived to those locations. So, okay, he's driving with his girlfriend, probably acting like, oh, yeah, we're just popping up to parties type shit. I don't know why he's getting out of the car, because apparently he's a known ATK member. That's kind of crazy, right? Isaiah Chance is a known ATK, right? Yeah, he's known ATK member. So I don't know why he would be getting out of the car. I would imagine he would send his girl in, and hopefully his girl ain't recognized by none of the people they call ops. Anyway, let's see. While Chance was seen, okay, he had a red logo on it. After the cell phone communication, the second suspect's vehicle arrived to those locations, which means he gave the drop. Both suspect vehicles then followed the victim and the entourage to the scene where the homicide later occurred. So both cars go to Holiday Inn / Home 2 Suites, located at Cool. The victim was traveling in a 3-car convoy. Okay, so, damn. So Fulio had 2 other cars with him, but here's how he probably fucked up. He's driving the same car that he got shot at in before. At Home 2 Suites, the silver Chevy Cruze drives to the victim's parked vehicle twice and then leaves. Which I think the only reason why they probably didn't realize, like, damn, what's up with this car? This car circled the hotel and passed y'all twice. Because if I could go back to the how the scene looked, that means niggas passed him twice. Look, Fulio press conference. Here we go. Yeah. They're going to show the surveillance footage, and that's when we could, right here. Cool. So, yeah. So, essentially, right here. Hold up. Yeah. So apparently a car drives by here twice. So this is Fulio's car right here. Shit, my bad. Fulio's car's right here. So a random car drives by, circles the joint, and drive by again. Fulio is probably so occupied with trying to get the room, him and his homies, that they're not really tapped into, like, yo, that car is not one of our cars. You know what I mean? Anyway. At Home 2 Suites, the silver Chevy Cruze drives by the victim, parked vehicle twice, and then 3 shooters get out of the black Chevy Impala and begin shooting. Oh, so the girl and Isaiah was there. They're in the Chevy Cruze. They drive by just to spot him. They probably got tints or something. I wonder if Fulio knew that Isaiah nigga, because that nigga is like mad close to everything right now. Anyway, the girlfriend and the nigga drive by twice, and when they see, and they make sure they know what car he in, where he's sitting, and they're probably going to tell the other niggas, yo, go do it. They began shooting at the victims, killing Charles, shooting victims number 2, Xavier Edwards, number 3, Gino Norris, and number 4, Camilla Bentley. Based on the investigation, the 3 shooters in the black Chevy Impala are Rashard Murphy, Sean Gathright, and Davion Murphy. Based on the video surveillance at the murder, approximately 4:34 a.m., the suspect Impala could be seen arriving at an intersection and took the same path of travel as the victims into the home suite parking lot. The victims had parked, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. So we kind of know about the murder. I don't want to, like, drag this out too much. We want to get into how stupid these niggas are, because that's the only thing that's entertaining to me. Okay. All right, okay. So they basically, 3 shooters exited, began working their way to the victims on foot. A Tesla camera in sentry mode. I don't know what the fuck is sentry mode? Okay. Captured not only both suspect vehicles driving right in front of it, but also all three shooters. God damn, Tesla solving the crimes. All three shooters on foot passing to get to the victims. The three shooters are described as shooter one, with the average-sized male with dark skin exposed above his face mask, wearing military-style leather black boots, long dark jeans with a rip in the left knee. God damn. So shooter one was armed with a pistol and a visible extended magazine sticking out of it. He carried the pistol in his left hand and shot it with his left. Damn, my boy was on his James Harden shit. Shooter two is a skinny male, taller, wearing a dark blue hoodie, long pants. He had a lighter skin complexion, that's Gathray, showing above his face mask to the top of his hood, and he was armed with a long AR-style rifle that had a bag attached to it to the ejection port, consistent in appearance to black mesh brass catcher. Brass catchers are designed to be attached to rifles for the purpose of collecting spent casing as they're ejected from the firearm to prevent them from falling on the ground. Okay, shooter three was heavier than the other two. By the way, these are all things we pointed out instantly, right? Shooter three was heavier than the other two and was wearing black clothing. Blah blah. He was armed with an AR-style rifle, also with a brass catcher. Okay, shooter one fired. All right, bet. The muzzle rate of the flashes on the video, along with the impact on the windshield, made it apparent that the pistol the shooter one was armed with was firing at a fully automatic, so he had the button on it. Okay, ultimately 31 9mm spent shell cases were found at the scene, consistent with where shooter one stood. Also appeared to target shooter two and three also appeared to target Charles Jones. However, the Nissan Altima, which was positioned approximately 10 feet south of his car, appeared to have been intentionally targeted as well, as multiple bullets hit the back window, and ultimately one struck victim number 4. No spent rifle casings were recovered at the scene, further confirming that rifles were equipped with brass catchers. Okay, the 9mm casings came from a generation Glock 5, based on the evidence. Okay, cool. All right. The occupants Chance and Andrews, so the boyfriend and girlfriend of the Chevy Cruze, are acting as lookouts and tracking the movements of the victims before the occupants of the Chevy Impala arrive. Okay, so we know that. All right, now this is where it gets spooky with all the goddamn technology they got. They said license plate reader search was conducted for all vehicles matching the make, model, and year range of the suspect vehicles, with guidance of having likely traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa. The results of the license plate reader research revealed a possible tag for a black Chevy Impala suspect vehicle, blah, 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 registered to Sean Gathwright's address. Okay, you got to take mama's car to go do the hit. That's good. It's good. You got to use a family vehicle to go kill the op. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Yo, mom, I'm going to the store. I'll be right back. Give me the keys. Go do a hit. Perfect. You know what I mean? Research revealed a possible tag for the silver Chevy Cruze as Florida tag, blah, blah. It was registered to a 2018 silver Chevy Cruze in Jacksonville. That was registered to a female who was confirmed to have shared an address with defendant Rashard Murphy's blood brother, currently in prison. Photos of the license plate readers confirm both vehicles are consistent to blah, blah. All right, bet. All right, cool. Oh, here's another thing. The license plate reader research determined both vehicles left Jacksonville in the afternoon, around the same time the victim had been posted on Instagram, offering to share his address at Airbnb. The following license plate reader hit confirms the path of travel. So basically, they got these niggas even probably more dead to rights than like YNW Melly, man. Look, these are all the places license plate readers hit on that car. So this is the car with the boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah. So right here, yeah, they take this highway, they get on I-75, this place, and now they're in Tampa. Okay. And basically the black Chevy Impala, that's where the shooters are. And let me see what they do. Oh, okay. They're not following behind each other, even though technically, actually they are following behind each other. Yeah, they're following behind each other. You know what I can tell? 1939 hours, they get hit on I-75 for the first car. And 1939 hours, the other car gets hit. So they're kind of, I mean, shit, drive back to back. I get it. Okay, cool. So they're pretty much like almost close to each other, but I think one of them starts going in the direction where Fulio probably is posting, right? So the shooters are gonna go somewhere else, and then the others are gonna try to like kind of track him via his social media posts. I bet. They confirmed both vehicles traveling in the south direction. Blah blah. Prior to the homicide, the crews traveled back towards Jacksonville, and the Impala traveled east towards Polk County. At least, this is after. What is this? Okay. So after the murder, one goes back to Jacksonville, one car, and then the other car, I think, with the shooters. Yeah, and the one with the shooters go towards like Atlanta. All right, all good. All right. I'm just trying to like extract the interesting shit. So the license plate reader research revealed that on 5/28. By the way, this is like a Fourth Amendment thing, I guess. I didn't even know that tow trucks have license plate readers on them. So police, while trying to confirm that those cars belong, because they now have to have mad proof that those cars came from that household, that is very likely that it's in that car, they pull up a license plate reader log from 5/28, which is May 28th, less than a month before the murder. And a BMW bearing tag, blah, 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 registered to the defendant, Isaiah Chance, was photographed in the driveway of the defendant, Sean Gathrigh's house. Okay, so basically they're saying we're now proving that they all know each other, right? This nigga's car was in his driveway. And by the way, here's the thing. The license plate reader was equipped to a tow truck. Now, technically, I don't think that's like violation of the Fourth Amendment right. So your Fourth Amendment right is like, you have a right to privacy and you can't be like getting legally searched or seized. However, like for example, if a cop pulls up to your car, right? Cop pulls up to your car and, say you got somebody dead, just laying down in the backseat, dead as a motherfucker, right? The windows is up, it's tinted, he don't see it, right? For him to go in there, he got to get a warrant, even if somebody tipped him off, right? He has to go get that warrant to do it, right? Now, if he looks through the window and just sees the dead person, he don't need no warrant. Like, it's good because it's within like, basically the whole thing they argue is that you have no right to privacy if your windows ain't tinted and niggas can see in your car. Like, when a nigga's supposed to close his eyes and not look at a dead body. So pretty much at that point, they don't need the goddamn warrant. They could just be like, all right, that's the probable cause to search the car. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So essentially, I say that to say, I think it's kind of mad intrusive that tow trucks is just driving around like motherfucking, like, them Google shits that just be taking pictures? What the fuck? So they're using a tow truck's photo. I'm pretty sure the tow truck wasn't even trying to tow their cars. But because the tow truck has this technology on it, that gets to be piggyback into a murder investigation later, which that's crazy. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that, like, because the car's parked in a driveway, the argument the prosecutor's going to say is if you didn't put it in a garage, you have no right to privacy. So we could just drive by and take pictures every day of every car parked wherever, which to me is like, nigga, how could you do crime these days, bro? Anyway, hopefully you got what I just said. The suspect black Impala is registered under the name of Sean Gathrigh's mother. However, it was determined to be primarily driven by Sean Gathright as his personal vehicle. Both vehicles were placed into FCIC as a felony wanted vehicles. On 6/26 at approximately 6:45, Gunna County Sheriff located the silver Cruise pulled into a hotel parking lot. So the shooters try to dip. Gunna County deputies attempted to do a felony stop. So by the way, what day did Fulio get arrested? No, not Fulio get arrested. Fulio die? The 23rd. So essentially, police solved this shit in 3 days. So 3 days they solved it. They were just working on, obviously crossing their T's, dotting their I's, probably trying to apprehend one to snitch on the rest. Like, they want to get a really lockdown case, right? So they tried to do a felony stop after they put like an APB out on the car. to stop to take the vehicle into custody, which at the point the sole occupant, a black male, jumped out the driver's seat and ran. My bad. Ignoring law enforcement commands to stop, the black man was arrested for obstruction and was identified as Rashard Murphy. Okay? Now, granted, at that point, chat, they know this guy has something to do with the murder, but they don't immediately charge him with murder, I think. And also, sometimes they'll just catch and release that people think that they got away. Rashard Murphy was driving the suspect silver Chevy Cruze, seat on the... What? Oh, this is Isaiah Chance's car. He was seen driving the silver suspect car on the vehicle at the homicide, blah, blah. All right, cool. Then on 6/26, the suspect's Chevy Impala was captured near the Polk County, near the house of Sean Gathride's family member. Witness 1. Detective made contact with Witness 1 and obtained a statement from them. Witness 1 went on to advise that Witness 1 was contacted by Sean Gathright on the afternoon of 6/23 from his telephone number here. Gathright told Witness 1 that he was on the way to visit and subsequently arrived at the residence sometime during the evening hours. Witness 1 advised that when he arrived, he was driving the black Impala in question. Okay. So this is the first snitch. Shout out to Witness 1. According to Witness 1, during Gathride's visit, he stated he had given a ride to a couple of friends to what Witness 1 assumed was the Tampa area. Gathright ate dinner at Witness 1's house, went into the bedroom. Oh, shit, that nigga even took a nap before murder. This nigga's dangerous. Yo, the nigga went and took a shower, ate dinner, and took a nap? Oh, nah, this type of nigga is dangerous, bro. And then left to return to Jacksonville. Huh. Oh, okay. So now putting this together, they didn't immediately jet back to Jacksonville. Oh, this is after the murder. My bad. This is after the murder. Remember, Fulio dies in the morning, so 4 a.m. Remember they said, oh yeah, this is in the afternoon. When he, yeah. So this is after he did the murder. So he ate dinner, he took a nap, and then he left to go back to Jacksonville. Yo, this is a cold-blooded nigga, my nigga. Yo, how could you kill somebody? Everybody, this is making national news. You go eat dinner, and you just over here like taking a nap, like nothing happened. Wow. So he left the Chevy Impala at the address and drove away a gold, he left the car, okay. Drove away a gold 2004 Toyota 4Runner, which is registered to Gathride's mother, back to Jacksonville. Witness 1 advised that prior to switching vehicles, Gathright had removed items from the Impala and transferred them to the 4Runner. Okay, who's Witness 1? I'm trying to it's a family member. Oh, Gathride's own family member snitched on it. Perfect. I like that. We got to shout out to the fam. You know what I mean? They probably realize he's a ruthless type of nigga, man. Got to get him out of here. Witness 1 advised that some of these items were camera bags, and Gathright allegedly used to store his photography equipment. Now, I could tell you what probably happened. The police tracked all this shit down to the family's house and started threatening them with accessory to murder. Like, yo, we know he hid out here before he went back to Tampa. You were part of it. You're fucking getting charged, okay? You're part of it, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if they had a lawyer or whatever, but they said, no, hell no, I wasn't part of it. I will cooperate, okay? And probably in exchange for their cooperation, Witness 1 is in charge as accessory. Because if a nigga kills somebody, comes to your house, takes a shower, takes a nap, eats dinner, and switches cars, sounds like you in on it. You get what I'm saying? So it looked like this family member won't know parts of it. Witness 1 provided consent to detectives to review their surveillance camera footage. Detectives confirmed Sean Gathright arrived at the house at approximately 12 hours after the homicide, up at approximately 3:30. Now, what does tell me? What does this tells me that they probably had an Airbnb or a hotel. He probably went back to the hotel after the murder, and hotel checkout time are usually at like noon, 1 o'clock if you push it to late checkout, or maybe it was an Airbnb. So that's why he probably gets there at this is 3:30. I can't speak today. This is 4:30. This is 4:30. So he gets there in the afternoon. We're in all black, similar to the clothes that were there. He went inside the house for a couple of hours, came back out at what's this? I can't do math. 6:30. So he came out 2 hours later. He appeared to be wiping and cleaning the vehicle's exterior and door handles with a rag. This nigga been watching a lot of movies. While he was speaking on a cellular phone, he also transferred multiple bags into the garage where the gold 4Runner bearing Florida tag blah blah was located, and he left in the same car. On 6/26 during the evening hours, JSO conducted a traffic stop for the traffic infraction on the 4Runner Gathright was driving. Okay, the odor of marijuana was detected. Clearly, there was tracking this thing, right? The odor of marijuana was detected, which led to a probable cause search. During the search, JSO located a Glock 9mm semi-automatic pistol in the center console. The search also revealed a bag consistent to the one being seen getting transferred from the Impala to the 4Runner at the family member's house. Inside the bag, they located 223 live rounds and approximately 9 rifle spent casings. They also located a loose 9mm barrel and a loose firing pin belonging to a Glock. I think this guy was using guns a lot. They were switching out mad parts. Obviously, they have the basket for the rifles that they could catch the spent shells. But this nigga clearly also, the nigga got a firing pin. A lot of people, even if you use guns a lot, you don't know how to fucking take out, remove a firing pin and put a firing pin back in. A barrel is a little bit easier for a 9mm, but like a firing pin, this is like how to disassemble a gun and put it back together probably, right? The barrel and the firing pin were determined to come from a Generation 5 9mm Glock. So what this is kind of sounding like, the gun, it looks like they left that gun in the bag, and I don't know if maybe he did it or one of the other the Rashad dudes or the Murphy dudes. They disassembled the gun hoping that it couldn't get traced back, right? So they took out a firing pin. They probably switched it out. So what happens is when they do ballistics, right? When they do ballistics on they were trying real hard not to get caught. So this is, okay, let me try to explain. Everybody who's familiar with guns probably get what I'm saying already. But if you're not familiar with guns, I got to give you like a little crash course. So if you ever see the movies and it's like, yo, they find a spent shell casing, right? What happens on a spent shell casing, I can't show y'all a bullet on here. I think that's TOS. But the way how a bullet gets fired, there's something called a firing pin in a gun, in a handgun, that strikes the back of the bullet, which is the casing. That shit has a bunch of accelerant and it spits out the bullet and the casing comes out. Now, here's the thing how they usually match a casing to a particular gun. The firing pin, it'll leave kind of almost the same type of unique like strike. It's like striking a match. So it's leaving the same, remember, it's mechanical. It's leaving the same kind of strike pattern. And when they go through ballistics and they have spent shells, they could compare it to the firing pins and say, oh, most likely this spent shell came from this gun. But you know how you could avoid that? You change the firing pin. So each firing pin and how it's set up, like, is gonna impact the bullet differently. So essentially, they were trying to, or they probably did already. They disassembled the firing pin. That the only bullet evidence that was there were the spent shell casings from the 31 handgun bullets, the 9mm. If now they can't track that through ballistics, right? And that's what these guys are thinking. Now you can't use the gun evidence to get them caught. You get what I'm saying? So they were trying. Okay, so the barrel, and also they probably switched out the barrel too, right? So the thing with the barrel is that as the bullet is flying down the barrel to exit the gun, a barrel will have unique, like, almost ridges and whatever that kind of impact the bullet. and that could be used also to track you back to the same gun. So the two things that they would need to do: replace the firing pin, replace the barrel. By the way, it's not even illegal to do that. You could people upgrade their firing pins or even triggers or barrels already. But if you were trying to do a murder and trying to get away with it, these would be the two things to kind of do on an elementary level. There's much more things, but anyway. All right, so essentially they're doing some shit to try to get away with it. It's that ultimately neither the pistol found in the car nor the loose barrel and firing pin matched the casing from this homicide. So clearly they put that firing pin back in a gun and they put that barrel back on a gun and tried to recreate it on a ballistic level, and they said it's not the same, right? The spent shell casings found in Gathride's vehicle did have a presumptive match, though. So these are so we're talking about the bullets from the handgun. Now we're talking about the bullets from the rifle. Those did have a presumptive match to two prior shootings. Look at this shit. Now, here's my theory. Every time these guys did shootings in the last maybe year or two, they would have it when they did with an AR, they would have this brass catcher thing that wouldn't leave spent shells from the AR, right? Remember, the spent shells got left from the Glocks, which are handguns, but not from the rifles because they have this thing that catches it. Here's the thing. It says, so I imagine they have like these duffel bags, or what they're calling camera bags, and I'm pretty sure they probably, a couple of the bullets or not the casings kind of like fall in the bag somewhere. You get what I'm saying? And that's what the police find. So they run that with other proof of shootings they've had in the past, and apparently they say one of the shootings was a homicide on 5/23. So they're believing either Sean Gathright himself killed somebody a month before, right? Or Rashard Murphy or Davion Murphy. Now, they're going to play this whole big game of snitching. I'm pretty sure this is how I believe this is going to go down. The girl is cooked. She got to snitch. She's a girl. Nobody gives a fuck if women snitch. I think she's going to snitch, right? The Chance dude, I think he's a little fucked because, it kind of almost looks like it probably was his plan, or he was so integral to the plan. Yeah, unless he snitches too, but we don't know. Anyway, this is what I think is going to happen for the other three. Sean Gathright, they're probably going to say, bro, not only do we have you for this murder, but we're trying to pin this murder and this murder and this murder on you. You're getting a needle, my nigga. Like, it's going to be a situation where they're like, if you don't want to see the needle, snitch on these other guys. But it's not going to be like no Robert Allen thing where like he gets out in 5 years. So there's a murder on 5/23 in proximity to a girlfriend of the defendant, Isaiah Chance. So that also brings Isaiah Chance into the mix, for which maybe he did the shooting. Maybe he usually borrows the same guns or uses the same guns. And this is a report here. The second shooting, right, was a prior attempt on the life of the victim, Charles Jones, on 10/7/23. Let's go look at what happened then. And they're saying Sean Gathright or whoever was in possession of those guns, we know definitely Sean Gathright was, but we don't know if Rashard Murphy or Davion Murphy and possibly even Isaiah could have been a part of that. Check this out. Fulio shot at November, no, it's 10/23, October 23. Let's see. Okay, we got to find, here we go. Was that when he got shot in his foot? That's when he got shot in the foot, right? Shot in foot, Fulio. After this, I'm going to Drake stuff. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah, this is when he got shot in the foot. Oh, wow. So the same nigga who shot him in the foot came back to give him a headshot. This is crazy. Wait, let me see. All right, let me just play this.
Under the name Fulio was shot in the foot. A picture obtained by First Coast News shows the car he was...
Crazy. The nigga stayed with the same car. This is him after he got shot in the foot.
No, you don't play with nobody. Mama, kids, like innocence, none of that. You don't
The Nardo Wicks.
play while I was awake. I was screaming like a bitch, bro. Used both of my feet. I fell straight to the ground, and I crawled behind the car. When I crawled behind this car, I'm like, what the fuck? I think my foot, bro. I got hit in the foot. So I get up. I walk to the house I pulled to. I don't even know them from a can of paint. Where I could see through the window, it's a nigga sitting on the fucking couch. I don't know if he watching TV porn, what the fuck he doing. I'm banging on his door like, hey, help, I need help, like on shot type shit. And I'm hitting this little door ring type shit, the little doorbell shit. He ain't come to the door, so I had to hop back to the car and drive to the hospital after that.
Damn, this is when he got shot in the foot. And apparently, according to this document, they're saying that gun, so the same gun that shot him in the foot less than a year ago ended up killing him as well. Okay, on June 27th, approximately at 7 o'clock, Jacksonville Sheriff Office executed a co-affiant search warrant in relation to the homicide of Isaiah Chance. President Isaiah Chance's house was his current girlfriend, Alicia Andrews. During their search, they observed in plain sight items of evidence that appeared to be linked to our homicide in Tampa, including a Glock 9mm pistol with an extended magazine, so they think that was the gun, a box to a Generation 5 Glock 9mm firearm, and notes detailing Glock switches in a notebook. You got to have a little handy-dandy notepad. You got to keep one of these, man. Got to keep one of these. You feel me? So notes detailing Glock switches in a notebook. This is crazy. JSO detectives also observed a poster and drawing with fist making a thumbs down symbol and the words bully down hanging on Chan's bedroom. They indicated that they knew from their intimate knowledge of the rivalry between ATK and 6 Block that was a diss, showing disrespect to the victim, Charles Jones. Glock 9mm located at Isaiah's Chan's house did not, back to the homicide. So they're saying nothing is actually, they're saying nothing is actually tied back to that homicide. They can't find the Glock yet. Which, by the way, I would imagine if these guys are doing so much, nigga, toss the gun, right? On 6/27, 7 o'clock, they executed a search warrant at Sean Gathride's house in reference to one of their own homicide investigations. The scope of the search included firearm-related items. During the search, in a gun safe, they located multiple rifles, with at least one equipped with a brass catcher, consistent with one seen on camera. 2 9mm spent casings were found in a safe as the rifles. The spent casings were a presumptive match to this. Oh, okay. So now they get to find a match to the scene. So they found that at Sean Gathride's crib. Found at the scene of this homicide and attempted homicide on blah, blah, blah. Okay. Although multiple Glocks were recovered, the actual Glock used in his homicide has not been recovered by law enforcement. When Rashad was found by Gwinnett County, he was found in possession of an iPhone actively used to get GPS directions back to the hotel he was caught driving at. That's another thing too. Like when you type in GPS locations and like you have, I don't know, be like, hey, I'm going to the store, and you type in the store name, like that's like permanently in the record. So, these guys putting in their phone, hey, take me back to Jacksonville, or how do I get back to Jacksonville? That's there. Rashard Murphy's girlfriend was inside the hotel room. Gwinnett SO homicide detective conducted a consensual interview with the girlfriend, who advised that the phone Rashad had with phone number blah blah was hers. However, she advised she shares the phone with Rashad, and he uses it often, which led to obtaining a co-affiant search warrant to search the phone. A search of the phone found in possession of the defendant provided evidence into this homicide. In the device on June 18th, a photograph was taken of a Florida driver license belonging to Davion Murphy, providing a link between Rashad and Davion. The photograph was taken depicted the feet of the person taking the photograph and the floorboard of the vehicle. The person in the photograph was wearing black military-style boots consistent to the appearance of the boots seen worn by the shooter. And approximately 4:11 a.m., a screenshot of the Airbnb rental confirmation was taken, which read, "Hello, Rashad. Thanks for your reservation." The confirmation text in the Airbnb related that per the HOA policy, the renter needed to submit blah, blah. Okay. Around the same time, the screenshot of the Airbnb text was confirmed. A photo of Rashad Murphy's Florida identification was also taken. The Airbnb was booked under the name of the defendant, Rashad Murphy. Okay, that's cool. Identified at this spot. The Airbnb was booked from 22 to 24, which proved that the Airbnb the defendants stayed at during their time. The Airbnb was equipped with a Ring camera at the door at approximately 7:55 on 6/22. Defendant Alicia Andrews, that's a girl, could be seen ringing the doorbell and entering the front door. The Ring camera is set up to capture any motion, and there was no further activations throughout the evening. The owner of the Airbnb related that there's a back door with no camera. Following the homicide, the first activation of the Ring camera was at 14 hours, which is following the homicide. What time would that be? Oh, that's 2:09. And it was Isaiah Chance stepping out briefly with a champagne flute in his left hand. Oh, shit. These niggas was really probably at the spot drinking Don Julio. Yeah, these niggas is really like, they were crashing out. I ain't gonna lie. Approximately at 3:01, Davion Murphy was seen carrying a bag into the parking lot. He did not come out via the front door. However, he ultimately comes back in the Airbnb in the front door, passing the camera. Gathright passes the camera multiple times. Defendant Alicia Andrews could be seen leaving the Airbnb wearing the same clothing consistent to what she wore during the offense. The Ring camera at the defendant's Airbnb plays Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, Alicia Andrews, Davion Murphy in Tampa, and identifiable on camera. Rashad Murphy was not captured on Airbnb cameras. However, from the Airbnb cameras, a gray Infiniti SUV could be seen waiting in the background as the defendants are leaving. The SUV was identified as an Uber. The SUV departed from the Airbnb approximately 15:08 on 6/23, so they left 3:08. The Uber was a 2016 gray Infiniti XQ60, owned and operated by Witness 2. Witness 2 related, he was hired. Yo, these niggas is crazy. These niggas took an Uber back. He was hired via the Uber app to drive a customer from Tampa to Jacksonville. He said that he picked up 3 people at the Airbnb that were staying in Tampa and took those same 3 people to an address known to detectives as Sean Gathwright's house. Perfect. Sean Gathwright's house is equipped with a Vivint surveillance camera. A search warrant was obtained for a Vivint video, which revealed the Uber arriving at 5. Is that 5? No, that's 6:31. Okay, so 6:31. And on that day, in the camera, Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, and Alicia Andrews could be seen coming from the Uber. Witness 2 identified the same 3 people on the camera. So it appears that Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, and Alicia Andrews go back to Jacksonville, and then Davion Murphy and Gathright, they go to Atlanta, or try to go to Atlanta, or Georgia, actually. Cool. All right, the same people were seen at the Airbnb, and Rashad Murphy could be seen wearing the same jeans consistent with what he wore when he got caught driving the suspect's silver cruise during this capture. Okay. Oh, and apparently Rashad then goes to Georgia too, after he goes back to Tampa, after he goes back to Jacksonville, which is okay. In addition to capturing footage from the Uber arriving post-homicide, the camera at his house captured pre-homicide activity. They showed defendants Isaiah Chance and Sean Gathright loading bags big enough to carry rifles into the black Chevy Impala early that day to begin their trip. Search warrant was obtained for the cell site data of the phones, and basically was revealed that Rashad Murphy left his girlfriend phone in Jacksonville and likely traveled to Tampa with no phones. Now, here's the thing. It don't matter if he was smart enough to leave his phone, but everybody else got phones. So you have 3 other people who are like literally just walking GPS data. From the geolocation cell site, Rashad Murphy phone, it was determined he made a stop in Walmart the night before coming down to Tampa. Video was obtained. It showed Rashad Murphy identifiable. He was wearing clothes consistent with the shooter who fired the Glock switch pistol. He was wearing, okay, blah, blah, all right. The cell site data from Alicia's phone showed her traveling from there to there. Her phone was tracked to the Airbnb at the same time. It showed her travel to a McDonald's at 1:40 a.m. Video footage was obtained from the McDonald's to show Andrews in the front passenger seat of the cruise at the time of the McDonald's food run. Davion Murphy was driving the cruise. Post Miranda Alicia Andrews related. What? Oh, she's snitching. Post Miranda means that they read her Miranda rights, and she said Isaiah Chance, which is her boyfriend, was in the back seat of the car during the McDonald's run and claimed she didn't know who was driving the cruise at the time. Her phone returns to the Airbnb before heading to teasers. Andrew's phone placed it. So by the way, Andrews wasn't at that Airbnb then. So remember everybody kept saying that Airbnb that Fulio was at? No, they weren't there. They were just waiting. It looked like they were just waiting. The whole time just waiting. Because the nigga is posting everything on his story and they know he has to show up to 2 clubs. Right? So they're waiting for him to go in public that they could get up with him, that they could just keep following him. Her phone placed at teasers at the same time she was seen on camera there in the passenger of the cruise and later exiting the cruise. Her call detail records show communication to Sean Gathright. Remember, Sean Gathright is in the other car. But now we know something different though. So one of the guys has to get out of that car to go in the other car for the 3 shooters, but Alicia Andrews is calling either her or Chance. He might be using her phone. All right. Then it's tracked to Truth 18 at the same time. Her phone is tracked to the homicide scene at the same time, and her phone is tracked to the Airbnb post homicide. Andrew's phone tracked at Sean Gathwright's house in. A search of her Instagram revealed messages sent on 6/21 asking someone to book an Airbnb for her in Tampa for 6/22. Andrews was asking for something with 2 bedrooms, showing that she was trying to get someone else to book the Airbnb under their name. However, it was ultimately booked under Rashad Murphy's name, an Apple iCloud warrant. Oh, man. Revealed on 3 separate occasions while following the victim's entourage. Her phone shared his location with Sean Gathright. Okay, yeah, so she was giving out the drop big time. Alicia Andrews provided a post-Miranda statement where she identified herself in all the footage. Oh, yeah, she's cooked. Yeah, she's telling chat. She's telling. Post-Miranda means, this is when they say you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney, blah, blah, blah. If you cannot afford it, one will be provided to you, all of that type of shit. They basically say that because anything you say before could not always, but could end up not be admissible in court. So they read you the shit, and anything you say afterwards, shit, they got your ass. Now, I don't know, maybe she ain't get a lawyer, but she's like pinpointing them like, oh, you know what it is? She's trying to do the innocent shit. Like, she's a girl, so she could do the innocent shit. So rather than probably get the lawyer, she was like, no, I didn't know what was going on. I'm just with my boyfriend. Like, I had no parts to do with this. Obviously, she don't realize that they're going to run warrants on your phone. They're going to see you being a part of setting it up. They're going to see you sharing locations while y'all are stalking this car. But she's probably playing the innocent girl thing. Oh, yeah, that's me in the car, but I'm just with my boyfriend. I don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, one of those typical, girl things where I'm just, like, on for the ride. Like, basically, you could tell she's down to give up her boyfriend. She's down to give up her boyfriend. What the fuck are y'all spamming in the chat? Somebody said JoJo Simmons' job. Stop playing. Okay. So she identified herself in all the footage she was seen in and identified her boyfriend as the male driving so she telling on her boyfriend then, as the male driving the suspect vehicle. The silver Chevy Cruze. So she identified her boyfriend. She didn't identify the other dude, which maybe she didn't know that guy. The Murphy dude, right? Rashard Murphy. Andrews admitted to allowing Isaiah Chance to use her phone. Oh, yes. Ain't nothing like pinning it on your man. She said, I know y'all got that on my phone, But really, he was using my phone, okay? Get that fuck nigga. She trying to get out of his mind to use her phone while he communicated with Sean Gathright. She denied knowledge of this homicide and was caught lying multiple times. Oh my God, during her interview. She related that she was only at Teasers in Truth because she and Chance were thinking of going to a party there. You're going to the party where your op is at? You drove 3 hours to party with your op? Okay. Damn. No, she did bad. She did bad, chat. She did bad. Wow. Chat, we're getting to Drake after this. Calm down. We're almost done. Andrews relayed that she and Chance went up to the front doors of both clubs to ask how much it was to get in. However, she claimed they were lost and were turned around in the parking lot, denying knowing the victims were there. Sean Gathright's phone was most active in the Impala. It also travels from, so basically she answered questions, she got caught line. It also travels down from Jacksonville at the same time as the others. Gathright phone is in the vicinity of the house when he's on, okay, cool. Did Gathright answer no questions? Probably not, right? Okay, iCloud search warrant of Gathright's phone revealed Apple iMessages, instant messages, where Gathright's phone messaged the female. He asked her to contact a male who was with the victims, attempting to solicit updates. What? Revealed Gathright's phone message to a female. He asked her to contact a male. Oh, so there was a guy who is a mutual friend or some guy. So this is crazy. So I guess he hits a girl that he knows, and the girl was going to hit a guy who was with them to say, where y'all at? We trying to pull up, but, you know, a guy's going, well, not all guys, but some guy might be like, oh, some bitches trying to pull it out. We'll tell them where we're going to be at. Attempted to solicit the updates on the victim's location from 1 to 2 and stop messaging that person after the suspect cruise. Okay, so once the other car got a line of sight on the victims in front of teasers, so they see Fulio and they said, oh, we good, we got him. So they stopped messaging that other person trying to get the drop. Isaiah's phone was not as active since he primarily used, Isaiah Chance's phone was not as active since he primarily used Alicia Andrews' phones during the surveillance and tracking the victim's vehicle. However, it too was tracked from Jacksonville to Tampa. Chance's phone tracked to 15, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. His phone was in the vicinity, blah, is, okay. A Cash App subpoena. Yo, all these apps y'all use, they just, as soon as the subpoena come, they're like, take it. Subpoena of his verified Cash App account, Mr. Rich Off War. God damn. Revealed around the same time the Airbnb confirmation screenshot was taken on Rashard Murphy's phone. A charge of $361 was made on a Cash App card paid to Airbnb. Okay, so he uses Cash App card. It appeared that even though the Airbnb the defendant stayed at was booked under Rashard Murphy's name, it was financed by Isaiah Chance. I told you, his girlfriend gonna flip on him, and even though he didn't pull the trigger, they're gonna say he's the mastermind. He's fucked, and the trigger man, because he got other shootings, the young trigger guy, which is Sean Gathright, he's fucked too. Davion Murphy's phone, blah, blah. All right, cool. Let's see. Anything else? Trying to see if anything more. Okay. There was evidence that Rashard Murphy did not have his phone, blah, blah. Gathright phone, okay, during 12:58, so this is later. So later in the day, Gathright phone messaged two separate numbers while they were still at the Airbnb in Tampa. One message read, I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. I pop a bottle of Don Julio today. Yo, this nigga's fucking stupid, bro. This nigga did a murder, went to have dinner, took a nap, took a shower, moving guns from car to car, and then he's texting his homies, yo, I'm coming home, my thirst. Yo, niggas is stupid, bro. I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. Pop a bottle of Don Julio today. This is great. The other message read, I'm coming home, my thirst is quenched. I love you. A. Murphy signed his name to both messages sent from Gathride's phone. Oh, okay. So apparently that wasn't. Oh, that wasn't Sean. That was Rashard Murphy or Davion Murphy. Oh, it's Davion Murphy. A. Murphy signed messages to both names, and it was proven Davion Murphy had his own phone. Oh, so they believe JSO gang detectives with intimate knowledge of Charles Jones, a.k.a. Julio Fulio, and 6 Block know that sipping on Don Julio is intended to disrespect Julio himself. The motive for the homicide is tied to an ongoing feud. Okay, we know this, we know this, we know this. All right. They're saying they stalked they stalked him. They tracked and stalked him to 3 separate public locations with the intent of killing him by utilizing 3 gunmen who were heavily armed. There were innocent citizens at all 3 locations. The final location, the 3 armed suspects fired in a public lot, fired multiple times. All right. Now, they're asking for denial of bond. What's going to be interesting is when it comes down to, and I forgot, I think they said, let me Google it. And this is the last thing before we get to Drake. I know y'all want Drake so bad. When does prosecutor... I think they have to, if the prosecutor... Okay, so in Florida, because this became a thing in the Melly trial, that's why they were trying to get it like taken off. Prosecutor must file a notice with the court within 45 days of arraignment. It doesn't look like the arraignment has happened yet. Apparently it's supposed to happen in 2 days. 2 days or tomorrow. But within 45 days of the arraignment, the prosecutor has to notify the court if they're going to seek the death penalty. I think this is a death penalty case. Like, you know, they got to send a message. So I think that they're gonna ask for the death penalty of Isaiah Chance and what's the other person's name? And Sean Gathright. Okay? So they got 45 days, which means a month and a half will either get notice that the prosecutor is electing for it. And by the way, I think usually when it comes to death penalty in Florida, it depends on how heinous the crime is, how, not how much they didn't give a fuck about the safety of everybody else and how much they endangered the public and how much planning went into this. Obviously, when and the brutal gruesomeness of it. Like, obviously, for the Melly thing, they're like, if you could kill your friends, like, you're like the worst type of person, right? But I could see them going for the death penalty in this one, just because I think it's the only way to try to send a fucking message. With Queso, are they going for the death penalty or not? Let me Google that. Queso death penalty. I don't know if they might not be going for the death penalty. All right. Oh, they did say that, Queso's charges got updated to murder as a criminal street gang, and they believe that usually means death penalty election's going to come after that. All right, so maybe they're trying to kill all these guys. Jesus Christ. All right, people. Took us a while, but we're here. Yeah, I just want to get to this Drake shit so bad. Okay, so we kind of got a good timeline of this whole thing with Fulio, and for everybody who was, confused or wondering what the hell happened, at least we now have some type of information that we understand how the layout of the night went. We'll see how this get handled in court. Again, I think they're going to go hard on these people. Okay, chat, what y'all been waiting for? Drake, through OVO Sound, which is his label, they just randomly today put out a link that said 100 gigs, and it said @Drake. Now, we got to find out a few things, including that Drake has a Finsta that currently is actually even public. But first and foremost, let me click on this thing, and then we're going to go through it a bit. It's a lot of shit to go through. Also, we get to find out that his Finsta, which this is... Let's look at Drake's Finsta. His Finsta is called Plot Twist. with 4 T's and 5 T's. Okay. PLOTTT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. Nope. Got it wrong. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. It's 6. Plot. Yeah, there's one more T. Right. There we go. All right. So this is apparently Drake's Finsta, which, you know, obviously, you know, Kendrick has a Finsta. Kendrick Finsta. Which, by the way, you know, a Finsta supposedly is like a private Instagram. I think his is like Jojo Ruski or some shit like that. Jojo Ruski. However, I think for these artists, when they want to communicate with, you know, they want to have a burner that they could post stuff, because I think there is an idea of you getting too big, pause, that everything you post is going to just be taken too out of context. And oftentimes these entertainers are trying to find a way to communicate with their core super fan supporters, and like a Finsta kind of becomes that, right? So, yeah, Kendrick got one. Drake seemingly has now allowed people to know his. And there's a bunch of information on here, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But what was more intriguing was the fact that this leaked, or this got uploaded, I guess. So it's called 100 gigs for your head top. And we get a few things. First of all, we get some new music. Apparently 3 new songs. We get a bunch of, like, you know, pictures of Eric Drake, some tour content. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was a little bit surprised by this, because I think a lot of this could be used for a documentary. We see how well Taylor Swift documentary ends up doing. Taylor Swift documentary, like, motherfucking went and was in movie theaters. We see Beyonce do these documentaries. We see a lot of artists. I think even Lil Baby had one of these documentaries that popped up on like Hulu or Netflix or whatever. I'm surprised that I didn't know Drake was capturing some of this content, but I'm surprised he just uploads it. But now, with him uploading it, you know what it tells me? This is a strategic move, if you ask me, by Drake, as people try to continue the hate train, or the, oh, we're going to be critical of everything he does, or some people are trying to say Drake is over. This was a great move by Drake to remind y'all all how much y'all motherfucking love him, right? Here's why I say this. You know, even if you want to say Drake lost the battle between him and Kendrick, Drake has been given so many priceless moments over the years, been the most consistent, given so many great songs, that I think he believes that if there is any hate, is temporary. But to try to subside some of the hate, what he's doing is like, yo, remember all these great songs I gave y'all? The way to bring it back, let me show you the behind the scenes of what it took for me to make it. And I think this was an amazing move to get people to be like, oh, wow, this is crazy. Okay, so let's go through it all. Let's start out with the songs, all right? Now, one of these songs, I believe this is the song I played during the intro, but this has Thug on it, and I think has 21. Again, there's a lot to go through, so I'm not going to lie. This is probably going to be the rest of the stream, and I know there was supposed to be mad topics. So let's listen to some of the music, and let's keep going through it.
I love all my friends, thinking about this life I provide for them. This world has some real things dividing them. My right hand, he's Muslim, I die for him. My road manager's drunk as hell at 5 p.m. I get knocked down, they help me rise again. Ref 1 lead the game, I ain't saying bye with him.
Drake, turn this shit the fuck up.
Okay.
I don't care about my uncle, I don't care about my uncle, I don't care about my uncle. Yeah, take a peek, Richie Millie, no Southway. Take a peek, on your lips, gobbling on my cup. Shit, don't care about no motherfucking watch, no. Don't care about no high-end thigh, nah. Bitch, you just a high standard. Grundy, your pajama, Gucci bender, body member.
I just picked up something from Mercedes, it's a one-on-one. Black exterior, the one that I want. Red inside at the time of the month. Blood money, that's how I got this. Blood money, that's how I got this. We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my ops is. I told the promoter tonight, put me across from their section. We don't play patty cake, they just be letting us in, we don't do the inspection. I can't sleep at night with Thug at Cobb County Corrections. I think he did enough reflecting. I think my brother learned his lesson. It's all just a part of the game. We all gotta roll with protection. And just like the motherfucking judge, the hammers come out for objections. Nigga, what's up? 143 Rolexes in my collection. I put the horns on the front of the back, you know Drizzy gon' roll like a Texan. She textin', she love me, the Mexicans love me, I'm out here just making connections. And Junior Boy rollin' like Cinco de Mayo, he may have the fifth in possession. The way that I'm used to playing the politics, swear I could win the election. You niggas is overprotected with hoes, I'm already over the next one. I'm at 48 with Ty and Avino, we drunk, it's not even a question. These niggas tryna send a message, well leave that shit down at reception, hey.
Don't care about my uncle, don't care about my uncle, don't care about my uncle. Yeah, take a peek, bitch, you million, no Southwest. Take a peek for your lips, gobbling on my cup. Shit, don't care about no motherfucking watch, nah. Don't care about no high-end thought, nah. Bitch, you just a high standard. Brandy, your pajama, Gucci bundle, body member.
I just picked up something from Mercedes, it's a one-on-one. Black exterior, the one that I want. Red inside like the time of the month. Blood money, that's how I got this. Blood money, that's how I got this. We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my ops is.
You hang around too many niggas that's pussy. You gotta be pussy. If it's on site, up your gun on me. All that mugging and looking. Yeah, niggas doing all that woofing. Pussy. 4L bomb shit. Walk inside the store, that switch in my armpit. I go wherever, I keep a Beretta and niggas ain't on shit. My arts together, but I don't discriminate, I got them both hit. Them niggas be lying, they niggas be dying and they'll never post shit. No rap cap come out my mouth, made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now. Broad daylight, he got shot down. Chopper bullets make his ass hot round. Bloodshed, ain't no way to stop now. Going live to get your ass popped now. Seem like everybody wanna opt now. Leaving them flatline. Slaughter gang knife in the back, I'm on that time. Turn them to a hashtag. Make them a long live, niggas ain't my kind. Tried and true, I'm a pop mine. I was 17 with a Glock 9. I wanna see red, stop sign. I wanna see red, Clifford. She keep trying to rip out my zipper. I moved to LA, I'm a clipper. He think with his dick he a tricker. Get your bitch out the car for we blicker. We put an L tag on his car. He in Miami by Brickell. Say hello to the 4 nickel. I got a magazine, who got an issue? Giving out smoke. Pussy, my trigger finger broke. Don't try me like no.
I ain't gonna hold you. 21 going crazy.
Oh, I always let it blow. I pull up 5 scope. Nigga, we caught him by that stove. How much you wanna bet that ass won't stand right there no more? I'm Slaughter Gang OVO. $500,000 a show. But I still walk in with that pole. Idiot.
Hey, I'm feeling like 2 Chainz. Bitch, I'm 21, bitch, I'm not 22. Knocking off the name brand niggas in your crew. Heard you miss your dogs, now long live. Woo. Idiot. Yeah.
Ole. By the way, let me run back a little bit of 21's verse. 21's going in.
Niggas doing all that woofing. Pussy. 4L bomb shit. Walk inside the store, that switch in my armpit. I go wherever, I keep a Beretta and niggas ain't on shit. My arts together, but I don't discriminate, I got them both hit. Them niggas be lying, they niggas be dying and they'll never post shit. No rap cap come out my mouth, made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now. Broad daylight, he got shot down.
Now, hey, listen, I am here, and I want to also announce. I talked to 21's people. Actually, I talked to 21's manager. Shout out to Meezy. 21 is not dissing Kendrick. Okay, it's not dissing Kendrick. Actually, let me read what he's. I think people are assuming because there's a line in there. There's a line in there where he says, "Niggas make a couple songs and he think he hot now" or something like that. Let me see. Drake is up lyrics. All right. I think it says, made a couple songs, think he hot now, hit his ass up, he think he Pac now. No. That is not at Kendrick Lamar at all. Matter of fact, I don't even read what my nigga Meezy said. Meezy was just like, Meezy was like, yo, that is definitely, by the way, this is 21 Mans, right? He said, yo, that is definitely ain't no shot at Kendrick. And he literally said, that shit would make no sense because Kendrick got more than one hit or whatever, or a couple songs. Like, he got a bunch of songs that are popping. So, it's not him. Right? So, we could quiet that down. Kendrick didn't, 21 did not diss Kendrick. And by the way, I should have asked him when this was recorded. I don't know when these songs were recorded. I think most of these songs might have been recorded before the battle, to be honest. I know people want to think when you hear it now it was recorded last night. These songs are probably old, right? I could imagine this song was maybe up for consideration to be on Thug's project. You get what I'm saying? Because again, Thug's in jail. He can't record nothing new. He wanted Drake. I think Drake had given him 1 or 2 songs. This probably was one of the songs. By the way, here's another thing too. I do think Drake putting this out at this time is also a little bit trolling. Because didn't Kendrick say, you run to Atlanta when you need a chick? Yo, he's showing you, nigga. I'm tapped in with Atlanta, nigga. I'm here with King Slum, and I'm here with 21. What's popping? So I think Drake's also being a little petty too. Drake, which I like that. You know, I see a lot of people on social media, especially fans, they try to troll Drake, or they try to troll about Drake because Drake's not seeing it. They try to troll about Drake with anything he does. They try to put a Kendrick lyric to it. And I always thought, I'm like, damn, hopefully he doesn't be like, oh, damn, Kendrick said I do this, so let me not do this no more. Nah, who gives a fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, who gives a fuck what that hater said? That's just what it is. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, with all due respect, Kendrick was just a big-ass hater. You know what I mean? Like, we could say the battle went whatever way, but the nigga was just hating on a lot of things that we actually like as fans. Like, if you sit here and say you don't like when Drake rap over Atlanta beats, well, you don't get Versace, you don't get like a shit ton of records. So like, let's bring it back in. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
My mouth made a couple songs, think he hot now. Hit his ass up, he think he pop now. Broad daylight, he got shot down. Chopper bullets make his ass hot round. Blood.
Yo, it says modified today. It might have been. Oh my God, y'all niggas with the stupidity. It says modified today. It could have been Noel, who's the engineer, doing a final mix of it to put in this shit. Like, why y'all think it was recorded today? Yo, 21 is on a whole tour. 21's on tour. Drake's at the fucking crib. And Young Thug's in jail. Why would you think this shit's recorded today? Like, come on, we gotta use our brains here, people. Modified today don't mean, like, also, do you think that Drake would, you know, if he had this record and was so confident about it, nigga, he'd just drop it normally.
Shit, ain't no way to stop now. Going live to get your ass popped now. Seem like everybody wanna opt now. Leaving them flatline. Slaughter gang knife in the back, I'm on that time. Turn them to a hashtag. Make them a long live.
Frank, I agree with you. I do think Drake sees everything. I'm not. When I say Drake don't see stuff, it's like, put like this. If I log into my main Twitter account, bro, my mention is just filled with fans of either Drake or Kendrick just twisting everything in the world to their narrative. I don't think Drake is looking at that. Is Drake looking at the people he don't like? Yup. Is he looking at like maybe media personalities? Yup. Is he looking at what fans are like bickering over stands? No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, I don't think so. Like, and no disrespect to y'all, but you know why I think he's not looking at that? Because I don't look at it. Like, I open up my mentions and I'm like, oh my God, like, it's just exhausting.
Niggas ain't my kind. Tried and true, I'ma pop mine. I was 17 with a Glock 9. I wanna see red, stop sign. I wanna see red, Clifford. She keep trying to rip out my zipper. I moved to LA, I'm a clipper. He think with his dick he a tricker. Get your bitch out the car for we blicker. We put an L tag on his car. He in Miami by Brickell. Say hello to the 4 nickel. I got a magazine, who got an issue? Giving out smoke. Pussy, my trigger finger broke. Don't try me like no hoe. I always let it blow. I pull up 5 scope. Nigga, we caught him by that stove. How much you wanna bet that ass won't stand right there no more? I'm Slaughter Gang OVO. $500,000 a show. but I still walk in with that pole.
All right, okay, bet. All right, so we listen to this. Apparently, there's 2 more other songs. Let's listen. By the way, I know y'all seen this like whole date modified shit. I should download them, right? Should I download them? No, I think the site gonna stay up. I know y'all saying modified, but bro, like these are actually master songs. Date modified means the file was modified. Okay.
Hey, what? For the man them, for the girl them, for the 6 side, for the 6 side, for the 6 side. Hey.
Alright.
Look. Please write my mother and tell her the shade that I'm in. 30 days I have been sober. Now I'm back drinking again. I got away from the city. I'm on the outskirts of town. Friends that I treated like family, they were just hanging around. Yeah, gotta lay down when you make bed. Gotta let some tears just shed. Since we blew up and got green, I gotta leave some of y'all on red.
Oh,
yeah, 4 gunshot, me not dead. Might put some dollar on the head, or just turn up the place instead.
Oh nah, Drizzy back in that bag. This why y'all can't kill the GOAT. Yo, if y'all hating on him rapping, he gonna go to R&B. Y'all hate on him doing that, he gonna go to some dancehall shit. Y'all hate on him doing that, he's over here doing some Afro beats. You can't stop the GOAT. Sorry. I know some of y'all are mad. Bruv, he about to deliver a classical Party Next Door. He about to have all the bitches wet until motherfucking Christmas. Then he about to drop some rap tracks dissing everybody again. That's how it gonna be. Y'all gotta get over it. Y'all can't get rid of the GOAT. I'm sorry. I apologize. Your favorite artist ain't that versatile. I'm sorry. No, we need this way back. Yeah.
Hey, what? For the man them, for the girl them, for the 6 side, for the 6 side, for the 6 side. Hey. Look. Please write my mother and tell her the shade that I'm in.
Nah.
30 days I have been sober.
Hold up.
Now I'm back drinking again. I got away from the city.
Talk about it.
I'm on the outskirts of town.
Yup.
Friends that I treated like family.
Yeah.
They were just hanging around. Yeah. Gotta lay down when you make bed. Gotta let some tears just shed. Since we blew up and got green, I gotta leave some of y'all on red. Yeah, 4 gunshot, me not dead. Might put some dollar on the head, or just turn up the place instead. 36 in the chest, okay. 28 in the waist, okay. 46 in the hips, come swing my way. Swing my way, draw for me, send for me. Broke your back and bend up your knee. Bad mind girl can't friend up with me, no.
I'm sorry that y'all favorite rapper only give y'all songs to crip walk. Y'all on Google like how to crip walk. Listen, my favorite rapper gonna get us in the Jamaican bag. The girls gotta whine. You know what I mean? Like, come on, we gonna get some pasa vibes in here. Shout out to my Africans. We gonna keep it Caribbean. We taking it to the islands. I'm sorry. I don't want to be moving robotic and crip walking like a motherfucker. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just want to keep it cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. I love y'all on the West, but still.
Yeah, how many summers did I run? Like 10. I got a show out in London. When? With a clock in London, yeah, Big Ben. I have a watch face just like them. I mean, now I watch face like them. They make lyrics for who?
Yo, I just be pausing it till the fuck with Kendrick fans. They be mad. They be like, ugh! But he's not rapping. He's not rapping. So? So? That's the thing. Your favorite rapper could do one thing. My favorite rapper do 10. I'm sorry. Right now, vibes. Where vibes.
Men, we make y'all come then come again. Please write my father and tell
Okay.
I I found some fortune and fame. They're gonna try and behead me and speak on a family name. He said my knife's in my pocket.
Yeah.
I'm in the center of town. I chopped the side of his pocket. He wasn't joking around. Gotta lay down when you make bed. Gotta let some tears just shed. Since we blew up and got green, I gotta leave some of y'all on red. Yeah, 4 gunshot, me not dead. Might put some dollar on the head, or just turn up the place instead. Aromo girls, tigre girls, all of my Amara girls. Habasha girl, you're my kind, my kind. You wanna take some shots in the nighttime, run treadmill day and have a good life. You wanna work up a sweat in a lifetime. Okay, okay. 36 in the chest, okay. 28 in the waist, okay. 46 in the hips, come swing my way. Swing my way, draw for me, send for me. Broke your back and bend up your knee. Bad mind girl can't friend up with me, no. How many summers did I run? Like 10. I got a show out in London. When? With a clock in London, near Big Ben. I have a watch face just like them. But we now watch face like them. They make lyrics for who? Men. We make y'all come then come again.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake might have recorded this one not too long. It said they make lyrics for the men. We make lyrics for the bitches. Hey, I fuck with this Drake pivot right now. By the way, he gon' drop the songs. He gon' drop songs dissing all y'all niggas. He gon' out-rap all y'all niggas. He gon' drop the hottest rap songs. But right now we on vibes. I know you're mad. You just want him to go away. Yo, I see some clowns on Twitter. I gotta address y'all. Oh my God, why don't Drake just go away? Let us miss him. Fuck out of here, nigga. What, he look like Kendrick? Hell out of here. Nigga, you know, the only place he going to is the charts and the bank. Fuck is you talking about? He should just go away. Let us miss him. Like, nigga, get out of here, nigga. Okay. Alright, I'm fucking with this. Insta download, yeah. Okay, insta download for this one. Alright, bet. And then this one.
Play something.
What y'all want to hear?
Something sweet. Something uplifting.
Something sweet and uplifting, huh?
Yeah. Play something inspiring.
Dance for me. I ain't talking about you. Do it. Not yet. But hold on. We finna see if they gon' act like they ride on something. Make your booty go. Act like you ride the stick. 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 Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it.
100 BPM bottom. What genre? That's not like really Jersey club, but it's kind of upbeat. That's not bounce music, is it? Is that New Orleans? Hey, I'm sorry, y'all nigga don't got that much range. All he could do is he could sound like Eazy-E and it sound like you're from the Bay. That's your problem. Nigga, right now I think we New Orleans with it. Is that Florida shit? See, we all over the place.
Ride, yeah. Look, I can't get no 8 hours of sleep. Now when you here laying next to me, it's like the 3rd time switching out the sheets. Housekeeper must know that we some freaks. When you go away, I hate the distance.
Oh, nah.
Booking flights like I was your assistant.
Yeah.
I could never treat you like no mistress. But if I fuck you like y'all, then what's the difference?
Oh, I'm rocking with this too.
Act like you're riding the stick. 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 Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Come on, act like you're riding the stick.
Coast girls popping ass and popping pills. West Coast girls do the same but in the hills. Southside girls, they know how to close a deal. Up in the six, all up in the six. Up in the six, they do whatever they feel.
I done had too many drinks to hop behind the wheel. Crocodile Birkin and I'm carrying concealed. Know you see it poking out, I never miss no meal. Ride it like Big Mama, where you better have some skills. Attitude on Clayco, but my ass is on Brazil.
Is that Lotto? It's like I'm getting a whiff of the twerk when she's rapping.
Lotto giving chills, Lotto giving thrills. He got home from work and now I'm naked in some heels. He almost had a heart attack, he wrote me in his will. Bitch, what's up? Ayy.
Act like you're riding the stick. 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 Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Sit on the seat while you ride on it. Come on, act like you're riding the stick. Act like you're riding the stick.
Hey, I think these were 3 good tracks. I'm still going that they're new in the sense that we ain't never hear them before, but I don't think this is Drake throwing out a 3-pack. But do I like all 3 tracks? I think the track with him, 21, and Thugger is hard. I like the vibe of, I'm going to be honest with you, I think Drake got to bring back the vibes, man. He got to bring back that era and housekeeping. I like when he tap into those local scenes because he always he brings more to those type of bops. Anyway, W for all 3 of them. Again, I know I seen some people already saying, yo, don't you think this is making it worse? Like, come on, bro. What's the dirt? What's popping, my boy? What's the dirt? What's the dirt's in here? Yo, my G, did you not drop the Family Matters joint yet, bro? What's going on with you, gang? I seen somebody says Drake drops 100 gigabytes because he don't need it anymore. He's on weed work mode and everything gonna be new. Kenny's back hibernating. Yeah, bro. I listen. For the people who, and let me talk to y'all. For the people who keep saying, there's a few people I see in the chat. Yo, Drake's just making it worse for himself. Yo, he's just not. My brother, if y'all think Drake has something to prove to y'all because you may have thought he lost a rap battle, you're just not a Drake fan, my nigga. Like, you're just not a Drake fan. Like, if we look in the moments in time of Drake dropping music, battles and beef have been this slither in time. Whether it's him with Common, Pusha T, Meek Mill, or anybody else, it's been this amount. Like, y'all want him to completely live in the moment of battling and beefing? No. Now, some of y'all want him to just go away that people could miss him. Why? When he has a whole R&B audience, he should be satisfying. He makes records like this that maybe not the most rap-induced type records, but he does this. It's not something he's trying to do now. He does. Like, I'm convinced the people that say that, oh, Drake's making it worse for himself. Wait, by dropping music? He's always dropped music frequently. You just want him to go away. There's a lot of people who are masking their supposed support for Drake, but in reality, it's really, they just want to see him lose. Like, again, why shouldn't he drop 3 songs? Why shouldn't he do a feature? Now, granted, I do think a certain type of record and that type of energy around the battle, he should chill off with. Also, I don't necessarily, I have opinions on that too, and hopefully I don't sound hypocritical because I do have certain opinions. Like, I don't want to hear him with Camila Cabello, right? But hearing him getting back into his groove, I think that's like a W. I'm sorry. You get what I'm saying? Now, granted, I think he's doing it in an interesting way because I believe the same people who be like, Drake, you should just go away for like a year. They want to hate on him, and Drake's finding a way where he's like, yo, and I really respect this. Bro, Drake is a guy who has a $400 million contract. Do you know how stupid it actually is for him to give out free music? It's stupid. But this is the essential, this is kind of like what's been a part of hip hop for years. This is like a mixtape for him. He realized, okay, certain people are doubting me to send third. All right, cool. I'm going to give y'all some free content. It might take a little while for him to drop another track officially, but, and this is the thing with the people who hate on him, like, oh, this just shows you he's dumb. What do you want a nigga to do, die? I like what he's doing. He's using different methods to still give music and try to almost get it back to his season where he's like completely controlling the mood and the wave of music. He's trying with the R&B record, right? That's coming up with him and Party. He's trying with, you know, the Atlanta sounding record. Y'all want that? Yo, he's trying with the motherfucking dancehall kind of African record. Then he's trying with this almost like, you know, regional sounding record. I like it. I'm sorry. Right? And it just shows me that the guy who's the biggest in the game understands a little bit about culture in the fact that right now, if Drake dropped these as a 3-pack, we all know they would probably all be top 10, right? These would be top 10 records. He could be bragging about numbers again. Yo, I'm back on the charts. 1, 2, 3. But that's not what he needs right now. What he needs is for the people to fuck with him and be reminded of how much he's given to them. And this is a great move. I'm sorry. This is a great move. Like, bruh, the biggest artist in the game just gave y'all 3 free tracks. You know how I know it's free? Because I could play it on stream. Okay, anyway, let's get on to this. Oh, what is this? Soda. Now, some of these are videos. Hold on. Is there audio with this? What is this? What is this?
Too hard to handle, things would get canceled. I would make time for you. Commitment, going the distance. I knew that all of this.
Now, another reason I like this release is that I've been one of the people who said, I want to see Drake in the studio. I want to see Drake working. I've always thought that, you know, obviously he tried to make up for it with Behind Bars freestyle. He had another like Fire in the Booth freestyle. He had obviously On the Radar freestyle where we're seeing him freestyle, but a lot of people looked at him when he went to do the Flex thing, which was early in his career, and they'd be like, nah, this guy might not really be no rapper like that. Like, looking like this wasn't the best showing. And I've always said, I think Drake has improved a lot, since he first came out to now. And what he should do is show people. He should show people like, yo, nigga, this is how I get down in the studio with some of these songs you love the most. And I'm like, yo, I would love to see him in the making process of doing certain records, and we never really saw that. And this is what we're seeing now, so I really respect it. Okay. Let me see if I can find some. So these are just random videos. Now, keep in mind, it says modified, but here, Drake don't got braids. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. These records might not be new. This says modified 703, which is July 3rd. Drake don't have braids in this video. You know what I'm saying? This got to be like maybe around the time when he was working with Future and shit. This song fire. Nah, fire. That's fire. Okay. Let's keep. This is like the archive of like behind the scenes shit. Hey, by the way, this is why this is good. This helps cement his artistry. You're seeing him work. You're seeing him in the booth. I'm telling you, Fade to Black for Jay-Z. Watching Jay-Z hear the beat, and you just see the mind churn, and you see him kind of he trying to come up. You see him and Kanye bounce up. Music is on the morning. That's when they're cooking up Lucifer and shit. Bro, you want to see your favorite musicians, how they lock in. And I think we've missed that from Drake. We haven't seen it. And this is the first time we're able to see it. We've seen it with, Kanye is like the epitome of this, right? How many times have we seen a video like this? Kanye listened to music on plane. And he's just going, look at Kanye. Look at this nigga Kanye. Look.
If you're approved electronic devices, you'll find it.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, we want to see that. We want to see, like, how does this great shit keep getting made, right? We want to be in the kitchen a little bit. This is him listening to, he's listening to March 14th, I believe. That's on the song where he announces that he has a kid. So this is Scorpion era. This is 2018 almost. Okay, all right. We get a little glimpses. Now, there's gonna be some more where he's recording shit too, so don't you worry.
We don't even have to listen as long as you, like.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's literally what we've been doing.
Okay.
Like this time. Right
now, I've been so fascinated with this process. Like, I think this is 40 here.
Turning down the Ty Dolla.
And one of the reasons of how like Drake has done such great music is that he's one of the people who locked in with the producer that created a sound. And 40 is like, 40 deserves so much credit for making what we thought was Drake's sound with Take Care. Obviously, there's other people that assisted, but 40 is that person too. Like I remember he would talk about how he would layer these like what we call it again? Like these pads of like you would almost hear like these almost like and that was as Drake would go into these riffs and like, kind of almost transition it up to the point where like when it gets to If You're Reading This Is Too Late, he's literally like I won't say he started it, but Drake would have two songs in one, right? Where he almost switches, but it fades into the next song seamlessly. And it feels like it's the same song, right? Like 0 to 100 is mixed with Catch Up, right?
That shit you did.
Yep. Turn down the ad-lib.
Mob Ties.
Greg, do you want to give him a run?
Oh, all right. This is about so this is in 2018 then. Is that mean Scorpion? All of this looks like it's from 2018. Oh, okay. Oh, this makes sense. This is 18. Yeah, 18. I'm now learning how to read the time code on it. 18 June 28th. So 2018, June 28th. You're gonna see everything that's in this mix as 18. By the way, when did Pusha T drop? Pusha T. This Is Drake. Date. What date was it? The feud started back then. Okay, 2018 is when it got kicked off. May 2018. So May 2018. So we're watching videos of Drake 2 months out of this feud with Pusha T. He pushed his album back, and now he's cooking up all these records. One is March 14th, And another is, you know, obviously he gets mob ties and all that type of stuff. And he's going through the process of just coming off of a battle. He just came off of a battle, and he got to lock in and make a great piece of work that he already promised.
Down to sort of what we've done over the last couple hours, maybe notes-wise.
Yep. So survival. Turn down the bell. We got the drums back in the outro.
Yeah.
Take Heath. We got the missing ad lib in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mariah.
We're
brought the vocals up a bit more clarity.
I'm Mariah.
Yeah.
That's not done yet.
Oh, okay. 8 out of 10. We got the original True sample back in there.
Yep.
Mob ties. The ad libs were too loud, so they're gonna be brought down.
They've been brought down already.
Okay, cool. Can't take a joke. Felt like the bass was slowing it down.
Yeah,
It's gotta be a bit more
that,
fluid.
yeah.
So we got that. Beautiful. Sandra's Rose we're just getting. We just need the mix on that one.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Paul waiting on Jay. Is there more? Bring the bass down.
Okay, so they're going over notes to kind of perfect the album, right?
Waiting on Petrov mix. J to J was too hot.
Yeah, we did that one.
And then we got the ad lib, Ty's ad lib. We got that down.
Cool.
Finesse. We removed James's ad lib.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Just that one. Waiting on birthday mix.
Yep.
That's how you feel. We're good. Blue tint. Replace that one future ad lib.
Oh yeah, that's the one I should probably hear.
Okay. By the way, this is Noel right here. So this is the engineer that masters everything. So this is Noel. This is 40. Don't know who this guy is. It's not Oliver, is it? No, it's not. Who's that?
That's how you feel.
Okay. Cool. Somebody said the third video. What's the third video? Is it this? So this video would be 620. Let's see.
All right, ready.
Oh, here we go. So this is a month after the beef with Pusha T. Does Drake look stressed or nah? What are you about to record? Okay.
Just like with you.
I promise you he's gonna rap at some point. Did I play this? Oh. Okay. Anyway. Let's look at some more. Okay. So let's look at this. Okay, they're just going over the album, I guess. Here's a longer video. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Yeah. Look. Hit 'em up, then I scudda die. Just to fit that house, man, I had to cop a feel like ta-da-da, voila. Back when the money meter sounded like na-na-na. Hey. I'm here. Yeah.
It's like watching Michael Jordan practice.
Hey, get venison.
It's like watching Michael Jordan practice right here.
Yeah. Let me take it again. Hit 'em up, then I scudda die. Just to fit that house, man, I up, then I die. Just to fit that house, man, I had to cop a feel like. Ice good.
Oh,
Fine,
shit.
fine. Menacing. She could get menacing, frightening.
Oh, that's a joint he did for Kanye. Yeah, he did that joint for Kanye. Let me see. What the fuck?
For the last.
There's a couple more. Oh, that's just here.
That's yours?
Oh, this is Ratchet Happy Birthday. This is my joint. It's your birthday.
Who's gonna love you?
I'm glad they kept the party ad-libs on this. So Party Next Door's ad-libs on this.
But it's gonna get like mastered into something that sounds really good now, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Whereas before it sounded like fucked up, you know?
It's gonna be amazing.
So I'm glad we kind of saved it because that was stressing me the fuck out. Alright.
Wow.
Okay.
That's some fire shit. All right, let me see what else. Did we play this already? Let's see this.
We can just, we don't even have to listen as long as you, like.
Yeah. That's not done yet.
Okay, all right, bet. So we kind of played all those. There's another one here. What the fuck is this? So this is during Scorpion. Oh, I guess he's recording all this shit in Miami. Yeah, Drake got to go back to Miami, man. Miami was giving that nigga the vibes. This is the storm. Okay, what's 40 Keys? Now this, what date is this? I can't really figure out the date or the Okay, let me just listen. What song is that?
And now we do a bunch of types of rap, a bunch of types of R&B, and a bunch of types of pop. So it's like it's just more addition to his sort of palette and what he does musically, I think. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that negates like the space for me or what I do or bring to the table for him or like at all. And I think like the kind of music that we make together is pretty special and unique. So it's like I think there'll always be a space for that.
Are tightly intertwined
with his working relationships. Of course, which is why I have a hard time talking about one and not the other.
I mean, everybody around him are, to say friends is an understatement. I mean, it really is family in a way that I think other people can think they relate to, but to really be in this, I think, is something else. And I mean, everybody around him has a role that they play. So they are under his employ, but at the same time, I mean, these are his best friends, and so like I don't know what the question is. I think it's more just like thinking about like
cases like I do so, right? Because I'm in a position to at all times. So I think that's as we know it right now, as terrible as that is. But if Biden wins, then Trump has 6 weeks to get out of there.
All right, so this is a lot of 40 kind of doing his thing. Probably on the keys.
Big radio hits. It will be a lot of people's favorite song on the album. It's that good. It reminds me of like Player's Anthem.
Let me see. What
and it's still yet to be seen what that record is.
So this is before Scorpion.
What happens to it in his journey, but I told him my read was will be a lot of people's favorite song on the album. It's that good. It reminds me of like Players Anthem with Outkast and shit, and Bun B and Pimp. Like that song and that feel good moment and how incredible it was and how much everyone loved it, and like, so to me it's like a lot of people's favorite song. Like, oh man, that song's so good, I love it. It's what's your favorite song off this new CLB? Oh, that's my favorite song. Sure, but I don't think it has as strong as a chorus. It has a strong hook. The Baby shit is a strong hook. But I don't think it has as strong of a chorus as, say, like, Hold On, We're Going Home, or Controlla, or One Dance, or Hotline Bling, or God's Plan, or, like, he's got big, big radio hits.
No, this looks like it's before CLB, never mind.
That sit at the top of the chart for an extended period of time. I don't necessarily believe Laugh Now, Cry Later is going to sit at the top of the chart for an extended period.
Oh, he's talking about Laugh Now, Cry Later that had Dirk on it.
Might sit there for 5 weeks plus. But I'd be surprised if anything longer. I'd be surprised even if that. I think it might be up there for a few weeks to number one. Are you fucking crazy? You know how long it took us to get a number one in this business? That's no fucking joke. I'm not downplaying having a number one in the goddamn bill.
Now, I'm gonna skip, respectfully, I'm gonna skip past 40's part, even though I think 40 is is a great music mind, and I love hearing him speak. You know, I've had the privilege to speak to him once or twice. But I know most of y'all care just about Drake. What is he playing here? Let's go to some of the Drake shit. What's this? 6.
Everything. Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy, huh? Oh, you fancy.
Oh, these are old footage right here. I guess this is when he used to record back then. I don't know what year this is. Back in the day type shit. Holy shit.
So we gotta feed them too. Young and rich and beautiful, I feel for you. So we gotta feed them too.
My bad. Here we go. I'm trying to look at the bigger videos.
What I work for, not what you gon' get. Whole set, got a bird on the neck.
Look like a lot of these are from what he recorded in Toronto.
It's caliente. 3 a.m. at 3 at the fireplace. Staying up late. It's talk about it, but it's costing me. Costing me.
Somebody said this is not what I expected. What do y'all think I expected? Like, these are like random videos. Imagine if somebody just had like a camera around any artist. Like, it's, again, he didn't put this as a documentary. He just random shit. Oh, this is OVO Fest. Why is this 4 gigs?
Impress you. I always wanted you to be proud of me. I was sitting outside the old Four Seasons Hotel. I always wanted to impress you. I always wanted you to be proud of me. I always wanted to live up to all the things that we've learned from you. I came on your tour bus. You gave me $30,000 that I was able to bring home to my mother, and that changed the next like 6 months for us. I promise you, there is nobody else on planet Earth like this man. He brought us here together. It's an incredible night to celebrate you. I would do anything for you. I'd lay anybody down for you. I love you. I will go to the ends of the earth for this man. You changed my fucking life, and you changed this city forever. So make some fucking noise for the greatest rapper of all time.
One thing with Drake, that nigga's always very gracious. Okay, what y'all want to see? We got Abbey Road. I think that's another studio type situation. Let's see. All right, man. Hey, could y'all tell me exactly where he's like rapping? Yo, this is like a strip club, Area 29. I don't know if I could. Hold on, let me take this off screen real quick. I gotta take this shit off screen just to see what I can show. Area 29 is like a strippy, I think.
Oh, ladies. 305 what?
Yo, I see why they say no more not like us in goddamn Houston. Yo, Drake feeding these chicks like it's goddamn them little starving kids in Ethiopia, my nigga. Look how Drake got these hoes.
Oh,
this is Drake's left pocket that's feeding all of these homeless women.
Oh, ladies. Y'all gonna be counting this motherfucker though. How much? What time you leaving out of here? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 305 what?
Damn. How much money you think he threw that night? Let me see what else. Trying to find some interesting shit.
What you want to eat tonight? Oh, hell no. No shiplets. No shiplets tonight.
I'm not trying to show.
And we got Money and Vicky too. She coming here.
Yeah, they love that nigga Drake out there, man. Drake got a Barbados house? Chat, I'm just clicking around. I really don't know like where to go. There's a lot of shit. It's 100 gigs. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of these videos are kind of pointless. But oh, let's go to Hotline Bling. Ooh, there's some shit from Her Loss. Let's go to Boy Wonder first. Boy Wonder did most of the biggest Drake hit songs.
I heard the one with you and Rima.
Yeah.
Bro, the fact that the song Mark played that.
What?
That's
amazing.
that
shit is I want to recommend
crazy.
that.
I thought you said the song called Texaco Green.
Yo, niggas
I
just
didn't
say that. I
realize
didn't
you
sounded
said
like
Texaco Green.
That's
hard.
Texaco Green.
I was like, okay, maybe I don't know what that is.
Lily Barber gas stations. Yeah, the money he made from gas stations. Texaco Green. This one with Rima. Karma, right?
I was walking down the road and find a little Bahamian girl.
All right, this might be some good drops right here. This might be some good drops. This is Wonder again. Oh, this isn't Making Beats. Let me go to. I'm trying to find the biggest files.
Trying to scroll back or like, yo, bro, it's like, fuck. No, there's no chance still. I just sent it just in case, like, you, like, just one day, like, you're just like, fuck. I wanted to sit and, like, vibe out some shit,
Wait, hold
just
on.
from the
What beat is this?
Like, open it up, like, on some, like, this is what I'm doing, and then you're like, nah, like, fuck that. This is who I go on, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Just chop knot.
Yo, you need like a tour guide for this whole thing, because there's so many great songs. I played that already. Let's see this. Yeah, this is a lot of this is Scorpion era Drake, heart shaved in the head Drake. Pause. Hold on. You know why this is cool though? We just hear Drake with the hits. We don't know like the beats he turns down, the ideas he tries that he's like, nah, fuck that. Like we don't know the, like a lot of artists we know, we don't know the records that they never put out, or like the times that they're spending in the studio, just maybe not necessarily coming up with hits, but they're trying to ting you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. All right, this is from Her Loss. Let's see if we can find some good shit here. Gotta find some good shit with Her Loss, right?
Yes. Let's see this thing go.
Yeah, I be getting bored.
All right, nothing there. Yeah, chat. It's hard to find like some good shit in here. There's no curation of it. Oh, this is when Drake and Savage did the fake Tiny Desk thing.
Coming today, my name is Drake. My name is 21 Savage. And this is our Tiny Desk.
They got sued for this, by the way. No, actually not for this. They got sued for the fake time cover.
Skirt. But if skirt isn't ready.
Okay. Did I play this yet or no? What's this? Okay.
Slow it down just for you. Come around now. Slow it down just for you.
Oh, it's a Vogue cover. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Hey. Look. Long way from sentimental. Each of my zone and that's.
If you could turn it up more, I'll take it to
Hey. Look. Long way from sentimental. Each of my zone and Nesto. Short rig.
Is this middle of the ocean, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, long way from sentimental. Meet Damaso and Ernesto. Short rigger Tony with the besto. Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. Come on now.
Back to the Baba. If you know, you know, baby. I don't know what to say. So quiet. No, well, like,
rocking too much on some of Leah shit. For real. We going from the Vava to Sync on Sync and back to the Vava. If you know, you know, baby. I don't know what to say.
What the fuck is a Baba?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Hey. Look. Short Tony with the pesto. These verses on.
This is what we want to see. Yeah, what is the Vava? Let me Google it. Drake, middle of. Vava refers to the yacht Vava, a 8.5 what? A 8.5 billion dollar yacht, owned by Seuss Italian billionaire Ernesto. Does this have some of that? No. I want to see a little bit more of that shit. I'm just trying to see him rap, actually. This other shit, I'm like, I don't really care too much for. Yeah. I want to see him record it, bitch. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And I don't know if you want to talk about I don't know if you want me to drop the P word, but you know, like just, you know, Poland is like such a, like, you know, Poland is such a, like, it's such a great, it's such an incredibly frustrating song for any other artist because nobody's that free of a thinker. So ultimately you end up being like, damn, why didn't I think of that? Or whatever it is, why didn't I like get that high? Why aren't I that like, why aren't I that artistically free? Whatever it was, you start convincing yourself that he must have been high as fuck when he made that. Maybe not though.
Yeah, that's some people say.
Yeah, he must have been twisted when he made that. But I'm around him every night. I've never seen him like out of body type shit. So, well, yes I have. You've done like acid and shit.
But he's not just doing it like
no, but yeah, it's just like I think he's just broken through something where he's just trying shit and none of it's bad.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best. That's the best.
Damn, he's pretty much giving Yachty all the praise for the artistry of like songs like Poland and being free.
That's like way I could describe it. It's just like, you know, it's the exact moment that Wayne did I Feel Like Dying. Yeah. Do you know what song that is?
Before it's on.
Yeah. There's a Little Wayne song called
he compares it to Wayne doing I Feel Like Dying. Wow. So this is the music video that I think announced the album date. Yeah, I think that announced the album.
Way like that. You're Jada Finch. That's a ball for you. Watch your big move, man.
I'm just clicking through here, chat, trying to find some good shit.
And I don't know if you want to talk about I don't know if you want
I thought we already played that. Let's see this. Oh, we played that already. Did I forget to scroll down? What about this?
Battery you just put. And then you guys are hanging out now.
Okay, he's just doing music video shit. Okay, let's see the Honestly Nevermind vibes. You probably got some good shit in here. Maybe him and Gordo?
I had to get some emotions out, you know.
Well, like, the worst part is Noel's
resident DJ, so he had to DJ the championship party. That Mark Rose. I really respect you for playing that song, bro. You hear me? That's disrespectful. That has to DJ the championship party.
Okay, that's Gordo with Drake doing Honestly Nevermind.
Your name sounds great. Keeper sounds incredible. I'm so happy with that too, because it's like really true to what it always was, but it's better and grew and is mixed and.
Damn, you see how 40 has aged since 18? So 2018, where he's doing the key stuff for obviously Scorpion, he got the beard, but there's no gray hair. Now he's like grayed up. This is obviously like 2023.
It has a proper vocal, and it's like fuck. It's like yes. So
or it was 2022 or 2023, one of them.
Current sounds great. I think I really like the way it sounds. Text Go Green is still the mastered ref.
Yeah.
So that's the one mastered reference. And Falling Back, I'm really, really happy with now, because it's like a proper full mix with the same bottom end as everything else, but it's still really true to your ref. So if you want to go back and forth on Falling Back about the ref or that, like maybe, sure, but like the thing is that the mix right now, if you look at it against the rest of the album and then look at your ref against the rest of the album, you'll go with that mix any day because they damn near sound identical, So it's like
Falling Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. And when you put it up on a system now, it's gonna fucking boom.
Yeah.
When it plays in the stadium, it's gonna hit properly. Like all of that shit. So like I think you have the right choice.
Yo, 40 gets like, I feel like he got to get more credit. Like this thing is literally, when we talk about the music side of Drake, like it's 40, my nigga. These conversations are interesting though. I'm just clicking through here, people. I'm just trying to get some of the interesting shit. Okay. Isn't Sticky on this? So it looks like they're kind of having like a meeting where they're like kind of talking about how the songs are mixed, what version they're gonna probably go with at the end. Why am I trying to hear Sticky? Okay, they were still working that other record at that time. All right, anyway, here's some Hotline Bling footage.
That it can't go. It has to go into the verse with like the bounce.
That could only mean one thing.
Yeah, so your verse section, just put it back how it was.
Yeah, most of these are him vibing out to the records, not necessarily recorded. Let's play another one. Maybe this is him recording. It's a longer record. Oh, this is music. Oh, this is on the setup Hotline Bling.
I'm 10 toes down, you falling off your strings. We need some really nice things.
Okay, they having like a party at the music video shoot. Where's the really good shit? I'm trying, Chad. I'm trying to find some shit. Oh, this is the music video. this is the video. I'm trying to see the nigga record, bruv.
What?
Show them.
Oh, this is now him looking at the video.
Yeah.
But there's no narrative, you know? There's no lead, there's no nothing. So
Yeah, it's just this call center thing, and then.
yeah.
How do you feel about that, Theo? Like, just like.
I think that you got the idea of a narrative in your mind, and so you're trying to work it in, but nobody will miss it. Nobody knows it's there.
Right. But how do you just feel about the random
What
call
I saw, I
center?
like it.
Yeah? Cool.
100%.
Alright. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, I like that a lot. So all that's left for me at the end is just like this sort of exhilarating, like, dance, you know, dance. I'm going to sort of...
Okay, this is showing Drake is doing some, at least, directing in terms of his videos. He's bringing his vision out. How he wrote the song, he's bringing it to life in the video, clearly.
Extend the song. And
which, by the way, I think is one of his most viewed videos of all time. 2 billion views on YouTube.
And try and make this crazy dance montage at the end of this video, you know?
All right, let's. Can we take a look through the thing? There's a couple things that I thought our second shot that you have in your cut is we need something a little more powerful. I know you like the performance, but as a shot itself,
What?
it's I think when you do the verse, when you're that performance that you got. No, you got to go to.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to put this on our.
Right away, now you've revealed so many sets within the first verse. I just think we need to like save moments, and I think that like this performance to me, I love like the silhouette, I love the like body movement, the attitude and shit. It has energy. The stairs to me is me sitting down. It only works when I'm like talking. I just don't see that starting the song. There's no energy to the stairs because I'm sitting down, you know? So it's like, for me, this is like already like, okay, Drake's like in this shit. This is like a really good performance, you know? That's my reasoning. I just think the stairs is boring, especially off the rip. I understand the magnitude of it and like people being like, oh wow, look at the set, but you gotta captivate people on some like, yo, this guy's on a fucking wave right now, you know? And like, this shot to me just has some dance moves that are like, okay, he's like in it. So that's my defense.
Okay. Sort of get the recording of it. I think there's one where he's talking about. You should have put Future on it. No, that's not it. Let me go up a little bit. So there's one where he's literally talking about maybe you should have put Future on the shit.
You know, and then this shit is like, this shit's, I used to like, okay, so we used to be in bed together, right? We just finished fucking and her phone would be blowing up. So I saved her name in my phone as Hotline Bling. Wow. That's always been her name on my phone. And I was looking at it today, I was like,
oh, this is like a real story about Hotline Bling? Wait, hold on, let me run it back.
I was like, fuck. You know? And then this shit is like, this shit's, I used to like, okay, so we used to be in bed together, right? We just finished fucking and her phone would be blowing up. So I saved her name in my phone as Hotline Bling. Wow. That's always been her name on my phone. And I was looking at it today, I was like, Hotline Bling is a sick name. Like, that should be my artist name. Yeah. But it's not. So I was just like...
Yo, Drake changes his name to Hotline Bling.
I was like, yo, if I had a dance hall name, like if I just a dance hall artist, I'd be Hotline Bling, you know? Yeah. But like, I saw that shit and I was like, man, that's such a good, and I was talking to her today, I'm like, yo, your nickname is such a good title for like something, you know? And then I just told her today, I was like, yo, I did this off Hotline Bling, that's crazy.
Yo, if I'm that girl, I'm tight. You made a song that probably made tens of millions of dollars and I don't get none of the money? Drake probably threw some change, right? Like Drake seemed like he's a cool guy like that, right? Yeah, I think it's this part where he was talking about putting Future on it, I guess. After he vibes out.
You gotta
like bring a wave right now.
Right.
You know, I thought of it as like when I was writing it. You know how I tried to write it? I tried to write it like a Shy Glizzy song. You know, it's just like some Shy Glizzy shit. I didn't know this would be one thing. I just always thought about it. You know when that hotline bling? Yeah, it's straight up like. That's why I was asking you today, like, if you think I should put Future on it and shit.
Oh, Future would kill this. But I feel like it's your truth. Still.
Yeah, but still, me and Future.
This is before he had the outro.
I'll just leave it for them to like remix, you know? Like Future has to like.
You inbox it when he needs to. They just know along the line and they're just down with it.
This definitely like single though, no?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Like this is like the first thing I want to hear off the record. This summer, like, you know, I don't care when it drops. This summer, like, this has to drop before end of summer.
This is on Views, right?
Like, what's good? Like, are you guys crazy? What do you mean? We're in yard with this shit. Just like, hotline bling.
Yo. Oh God, I'm just thinking the accent.
Okay, that's fire. All right. There's some other videos of like the video being made, but let's kind of go through a little bit more. Nonstop in color. 6 Man. Is this him recording 6 Man in the studio?
Gotta go up.
Glows in the dark.
With the, like,
I'm going straight.
I'm trying to get some good footage. Yo, if you're a Drake fan, how much would you give for Drake to go back to this vibe, bro? Oh, fire. Okay, all right. Yeah, we could watch every one of these.
I was going to ask Morgan what he thinks it is. No, you know, I thought it was shit. So it's like, is that a problem? Like, are we gonna like? Is radio gonna be like, or iTunes gonna be like, yo, we're not taking this? And is
Here we go. What are they talking about?
Okay, but do you think it's shit or do you think it should? Yourself, you know how that should go, right?
Oh, what songs? You know how that should go.
You know how that should go. You know how that should go, right? What do you think he's saying there? What do you think he's saying there? Yeah, like what are the lyrics?
You know how that shit goes.
Okay, but do you think it's shit or do you think it should? And do you think there's a problem there because we all think it's shit, but Drake just told me like, nah, it's should. You know how that should go.
Oh, what?
And I was like, oh, because I'm sitting here cleaning out like 100 shits on this record. And he's like, no, it's should. But like we all thought it was shit, so it's like, is that a problem? Like, are we gonna like, is radio gonna be like, or iTunes gonna be like, yo, we're not taking this as clean. Like, you gotta clean this because we think you say shit, even though you say should.
Oh, know yourself.
No, it's should. SHOULD.
What do they have it as on here? Know yourself lyrics. It kind of sounds like he said shit. You know how that shit go, right? Oh yeah. Even though Genius, it says you know how that shit goes. I guess we're having a conversation back then on should they take it out for the clean
He's
version.
like, yeah, you gotta take that out.
Really?
Okay. Well, clean the word should.
Why?
Is
We're
that Drake?
asking the wrong guy, man. We're asking a father of a 10-year-old child. He's like, dude, my son's gonna be in the car just citing that lyric. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know how that should go. Say it.
You just have to explain. Say it though. You know how that should go.
Yeah, you know how that.
Just say
and
it.
say it in that.
You know-
I think this is Oliver back here.
Haters, you know where that should go.
You know how that should go. It's a tough one, bro.
I know it's not a tough one. I do better.
Yeah, I missed the heavy curse on truffle butter. Morgan's like, you missed a real heavy one on truffle butter, that's for sure. I'm like, what is it? He's like, we should just fuck each other. That's on the clean version.
Really?
Oh, they're talking to Mr. Morgan. Okay.
Yo, I slip up sometimes in high pressure situations. I'm trying to do cleans. Oh, we did?
I'm
Perfect.
getting rowdy,
Alright, so
rowdy
anyway, so
right
what do we do,
now.
man? Do we have to really take out the word should? Or do we just stand behind like, yo, it should. You know how that should go.
Yeah.
But when you try and sing the song, it's always going to sound like shit. You know how that should go. There's nothing you can do. I know, but it's like, I'm not trying to say shit. It just ends up being that way when you put the cadence on.
Let's just ride for it, man. I'm getting rowdy right now.
You know how that should go. SHOULD.
That boy getting rowdy.
Nah, Drake was on a vibe right here, bro. I kid you not, he was on a vibe.
Millions to work the night shift. Work the night shift. Young, but I'm getting every single motherfucking thing I'm owed. You gotta know, I'm here to fuck with niggas' souls. My heart is cold. It's probably cause I'm from the snow. With all my woes, I know they wanna see me go. I'm on a roll. I mean, I'm back on this again. I'm here again. You know the truth, let's not pretend. I'm not your friend, not your guy, I'm not your bud. And show no love, and I might go to market cause out in public, man, I'm back on this again. I'm here again. I didn't do this fucking thing for CNN. I am not trying to win awards that shit applause. There's nothing like this. Young, but I'm making.
Nah. What's this?
If you were baby, don't worry. I know that they got me. Remember how I went to Louis V with hat? Watch them spread $10,000 on the Dion. Now we in the basement.
I didn't even know I could scroll.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the like.
What's this? Is this Preach?
You hate the. Oh yeah. Like,
Wait. Where's Preach at? I took the risk and cut the lights, so the shit is frightening.
I guess I'm fucking psychic. Young, but I'm making millions to work a night shift. Like on Louisville, I just got the new deal. I am in the Matrix and I just took the blue pill. No whole shit, no fucking whole shit. Say that for your shit. I don't need no fucking body. I run my own shit.
Nah, we gotta get Quentin Miller back with Drake, man. Fuck all these niggas, man. Fuck all these damn niggas, man. Get Quentin Miller back with Drake. They speeding. Alright, hold on. Let me keep going now.
I'm talking to him right now.
Where is Preach at?
Thing I mowed.
Hello.
Did I go? No.
Alright, okay. Studio. Got a studio right in my yard. Let me see what's this. Oh, okay.
Just take your time. Me and you gonna be here for a while. Oh, gonna be here for a while.
You guys really want to
Let's find the interesting shit.
I watch him go through a lot of shit.
in the middle, you know?
Oh no, it's perfect. I just gotta like. It's crazy because I know like I need to speak for Ollie on that one, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a tough verse to write because it's
I
like
know.
the man, me and him went through a lot of shit. This album release, you know what I'm saying? Not this release, but like while we were working on the
Just
album.
through the cycle.
I watched him go through a lot of shit. So it's like I know he gave me that beat to be like, yo, please speak for me. You know what I'm saying?
So I can't just get. It's not like, I mean, obviously I have to have my flexes and shit, but like I gotta figure out the perfect bars for him. Like
that beat is wild.
That's one of my favorite beats. Like a that I did last night. I know I didn't word it properly. Like the last 2 lines of the hook aren't really strong enough, and they're a little too wordy. But I found me. Yeah, I found myself singing it today, man.
Melody's good. It's good writing.
Play it one time. It just got a little like, I don't know, man. Maybe I was wrong, but I definitely found myself being like, there's gotta be something there, and it's just annoying me. Maybe it's
love, but it's on my mind. Nuts on it, preaching the word.
Hi. So it is such a tricky beat, and he caught some of the best. You know, it's like fuck, like.
Okay. Videos of videos, Jumbotron shit popping. This is, I guess, the video behind the scenes, probably. This is 34 minutes. This is how Drake previews a lot of his music. He'll be in a club and he'll have like his guys DJing and just like ring off like a song and just kind of watch the crowd type Oh, okay. Oh, they ring off Sticky. That's how we respect. This is like a comedian kind of like testing out his jokes in like, you know, these underground little small comedy clubs. And then they bring the same jokes after they refine it and tweak it. And they bring it to you know, like Madison Square Garden or like a way bigger venue. Drake just sitting in the back like some mob boss just kind of watching the crowd like. Then he's about to ring off Jumbotron shit.
Bring on problems. Bring on motherfucking problems. I've been out late night creeping shots.
It's more millions, right?
Niggas ain't switching. Mine on missions. Mine on pussy and millions. Mine on pussy and millions. She don't love me either. It's just hard to find her. Just keep on getting deeper. She gonna keep on. Rather release her. I ain't giving no one like a feature. You know the procedure. Niggas is praying that God, so we stay with the sweeper. Before while in my 20s, so treacherous. Introduce y'all to the leader.
Wait, is that what I think it is? That's not Cinch over there, is it? Oh, they're ringing this off in the club.
We ain't need nothing, turn she finna take sand. Ride around with F and then we like to hold hands. Over 2 sips, die, he need a bed. Then I did the pint of tech in a cold red. If I tell this bitch to pull her, she gon' moped it. My doggy don't smoke on shit unless it's unleaded. I don't back and forth over no that, so just gon' let it. See me when you see me, if it's smoke, doggy unleash it. They been rockin' bitch, it's my fave, I'm gon' beat it. Lookin' in the mirror, kiss my face, I'm too conceited. Send a girl home, call another dog, I'm too shy. She ain't wanna eat it. Okay, cool, let's stay whole camp. Bitch, shit. get poppin', we the ones that get your shirt down. Niggas try to I used to hand out CDs before they were buy.
They play some Yachty. Is this on the jumbo? Yo, this shit really is a cargo jet, my nigga. Okay, all right, bet. That was fire. Let's see this. This is from 2023, January. Is that him?